Explain yourself, Natasha. And we're live. Welcome, everybody, to the King of Tides, Hero Club's weekly Twitch stream. We're so excited to be back after a week taking a little break. Natasha's getting married. But she's
Mazel tov.
You know what?
Live on
I'd rather
stream.
that than my funeral is what I would rather.
Yeah, you're level 1 clear.
That was.
Do you have
This
ceremony?
costume is Natasha's response to we should have all worn black for Joey's funeral.
Prefaced it. I said this isn't appropriate, and then he's like, "Come on."
But you still thought about it.
Show the class, and you threw
You
that
didn't
thing
get it
right
before.
on.
Gabe, what is ceremony?
It doesn't matter. It's not relevant.
All right. If any of you haven't joined us before, a little bit about what our main thing is. We have a podcast called Hero Club. You can find it on our About section on our Twitch page. We take our live recorded D&D sessions, mix them down with sound effects, music, make them into these really fast-paced and immersive audio dramas that are all improvised through the game of D&D. Here, we just play D&D as normal without all the post-production, though we do a little bit of soundboarding to bump up the immersion. We will meet everybody in just a moment, our player characters, but first, let's go a little bit about the world that we're going to be playing in. So if you've listened to Here There Be Monsters, one of our Hero Club seasons, you'll be familiar with this world. It's our Emporia campaign setting. So the most important and obvious thing about this specific setting is that everybody is playing anthropomorphic animal characters. In terms of technology, we're looking at like mid-18th century, peak of piracy, tropical climate, continent, sort of the size of Iceland, just for everybody's general scale. Magic has been made completely illegal and punishable by death or worse in this monarchy. One religion is permitted throughout the land, the Church of Sol. They worship the sun as an object of celestial power. And we have 5 great player characters playing through it all. Let's meet everybody. Jackie, why don't you start us off?
Hello. My name is Joey Robbins. I'm a 10-year-old coyote, rogue, arcane trickster. And today might be the day I die.
Today might be the day.
This may be the day that I...
We'll go over our situation in a second, too. Dylan McCullum.
Hey, I'm Dylan McCullum. I play fan favorite Nesbitt Bisbee. He is an anteater swarmkeeper ranger with a little bit of warlock for fun, and it always falls on me to explain the worst part about our universe. Because animals are people, bugs are animals. So if you don't like bug noises, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. This is all George's fault. Do not blame me. I swear to God. If you don't, I can't deal with this anymore.
Gabe
I can't deal with
Greenspan.
Hi, I'm Gabe Greenspan. I play Zygo Coiltail. He is a chameleon Goodrew who do that something or other.
Boo Boo.
Boo-boo, yeah, I didn't have a third one.
Poo-poo. He do the poo-poo.
He do the poo-poo.
He did.
He did do that poo-poo. That's all you really need to know.
Hannah Fagerbaki.
Hi, I'm Hannah Flagburglar, and I play Cano, a level 8 Canadian Goose Paladin, who's the current lookout on the colony. And my favorite Pixar movie is WALL-E, but the one that makes me cry the most is Coco.
And Natasha Mercado.
Howdy, y'all.
Oh, boy.
I am.
Costume change.
She's doing the
He's
village
putting us
people.
to shame.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the
No,
purge.
put that one away.
She's
that
gonna
one
have
away.
done. Next is the
forever
firefighter.
purge.
Next is the cop. Next is the.
I'm a barbarian. I'm a level 8, and I'm a hyena, and I'm the captain. And
Captain of a ship that
Okay.
is going down.
Quick sinking.
it's going down. Yeah, that's it.
Speaking of ships that are going down, shall we describe our situation? Where did we last leave off? Anybody want to
I
describe what's
think
going
I
on
was
right
at
now?
full health on the deck of the boat.
Yeah,
in your
I just
dreams, that wasn't what's
destroyed a
happening.
jellyfish.
Well, George, you gave us a floating plankton, and my boat lost their damn minds. That's what happened.
Everybody
Well,
did, it seemed, take
I ate.
some
So Zaza
initiative.
ate a plankton, and then
I was
Zaza.
just following my captain's orders, you guys. We should be celebrating Joey for following orders for once in her damn life.
That's true.
This is what I get for following the rules.
Joey's never
For
gonna
listening to
follow rules
authority.
again. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, you guys just blew it.
Shit.
Let's think about it. So we were all on our way to help somebody called Reshka Honeyspot, who's got a sort of a convoluted connection to our entire party, but has a very specific connection to one specific member of our party, Zygo Coiltail. Having revealed to the rest of the party, or was it just to one member of the party? What did you reveal, Zygo?
It was revealed that this was an old classmate of mine and a dear lost love of mine, which was revealed to the party when that guy who made us make magic promises straight hoodwinked me.
Let us let's talk about what our travel method has been. So we departed from the harbor of Key East aboard 3 ships. After retrieving a galleon called the Astrid from within the cliff face of a neighboring outcropping of rock. It apparently had been molded into the side of this cliff. You guys freed it with not a little bit of dynamite, and then brought the whole boat outside. So we started going up the coast of Emporia north aboard the Astrid, the Colony, a much smaller boat, captained and attuned to Nesbit Bisbee, and the Fortune, a galleon owned by Rory Pendleton, an old familiar face to the rest of the party as well, who was lording a debt over them long ago in Brickton. It would seem that the Fortune is deeply screwed. A little bit further, if we go to our battle map, everybody.
Unfortunate.
Do we
Let's
have
take a
to?
little bird's eye view of the situation before we launch into the real dramatic meat of it, because we left off, everybody, on the enemy's turn.
Basically, George gave us a boat, and now he's taking it
And
away
now
and
he's gonna
killing a
take it
child.
away.
So
Just a reminder,
let's
this is
call
where
a spade a spade.
this is
From,
where we are, and then all the way over here is the screwed Fortune. So we're just gonna focus on
Looming
this.
ahead of you as you floated up the northern coast was an ethereal mist that it was soon determined to have a kind of aerial plankton swarming within. And then also it was detected that it seems that these plankton or this mist or both have been infused with some kind of divination magic. Magic that seems similar, Zygo deduced, to the magic that has powered the Four Telescope. So something to do with time and time manipulation is going on here. Whether it's natural or magical phenomena, you're not sure. As we entered the mist, it became apparent that these plankton are more of a feeding ground for much larger predators, man-o'-war. These absolutely massively sized jellyfish-like creatures with stingers floating below the surface and inflated balloons sort of keeping them aloft up top. These specific creatures kind of mimicking the general shape of ships in their balloon before they reach the actual close proximity to where they can attack. And all the while they're absorbing and catching these plankton on this enormous bubbly sail, so to speak. So, I'm so sorry, everyone, but it is now time to figure out
To
what
die.
the consequences of this specific route are about to be.
It
Don't worry,
needs to
guys.
make a strength save at the start of its turn. I
It
still have
sure
gust of
will.
wind.
I'm
Gust of
pretty
wind
sure.
still kicking.
I'm pretty sure that they will calm to the sound of song. So if we all sing to it, they will go away.
Yeah.
That's what I think we should.
Second.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Let us begin. A strength save right out the gate from, I
Yup.
believe, this guy right here, correct?
Yeah,
This
I'm
is going to
pointing
be the
at-
100%
pointing at the
botch.
one
This
who's.
is it.
Yup, here we go.
This
Come on,
is it.
baby.
Hundo P props.
Okay. Strength save is going to be
Nat 1,
31.
huge whiz.
Yeah, I was gonna
God
say.
damn
Hero.
it.
Is that?
Well, we
That's
tried.
31 will save.
That's 30 more than we needed.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. And it will take its turn. So, let's figure out where we're at here, y'all. The Astrid stands at 91 hit points.
Oh, that's
The
low.
first
Out
attack.
of 300, right?
No, it's out of
300.
400.
Or I was like
No.
498
It
or
was
something.
huge. It was something
It was a lot.
Oh,
huge.
490.
We've taken some wallops.
Yeah.
Okay, here it comes. 3 attacks.
Oh my god.
Hit,
I'm gonna die.
a hit, How much HP do you have, Joey?
Oh man.
Can I spirit?
Can I
shield
uncanny
Joey?
dodge?
Yes, but how much HP do you have?
20.
20? All right. One of them is definitely going to hit you. I assume a 31 hits your AC, correct?
No. No, it doesn't, George.
Oh, man.
Wait, I
crazy.
would
can't
also
believe I
like
got that
to
one wrong.
shield her.
Spirit
You
shield
absolutely
and
may.
uncanny dodge.
We can't. We already agreed that found out that we can't spirit shield Joey because we can't see
We
Joey.
can't see her.
Oh,
That's right.
But
So
if
you
you
can
can
spirit
see me
shield-
just right under the water,
You can
thanks for
spirit
reminding
shield
everyone,
the
Dylan.
boat,
You can
however.
spirit the shield your boat though.
So
Oh,
here is
okay.
the first attack, Natasha. You have to choose if you want to spirit shield this one or the one previous, but it doesn't really matter as long as you don't.
okay. I'll spirit
mess it
shield
up.
this one.
The
then.
first attack. Wow, I just rolled 3 sevens. 777. That's crazy.
Get new hands, George.
On a D20?
3 on
Because
on
that's
D8s.
DX.
damn.
The first attack deals. Oh, of course, my connection has been interrupted, and I have to reload. Roll 20 because move.
This is dramatic tension that I don't care for.
31 points of damage on the first attack. There is an absolute massive shattering of wood.
Boat.
As this entire, just one big tentacle rises out of the surf and immediately slams down on top of everything.
Wait, but
um,
I can roll 2. If I spirit shield, then I roll 2.
Yes, you can roll 2d6 and reduce the damage, absolutely.
Okay, 1, 2. Sorry, my D&D sheet isn't working right now, but I rolled a 5.
5 damage reduced. That will bring it down to 26 damage on the first attack.
Okay.
The Astrid stands at 65 HP, the second attack.
This is
9,
brutal.
17, 20, 27 damage for the second attack.
I'm gonna die.
Joey, you are flung 60 feet,
That's good.
Let's go over, yeah.
That's good.
and you're going to take,
So much fun.
yeah, some damage.
It's okay. Flinging is good. We like flinging.
Why is flinging good?
Because it
'Cause
means we
it's a
see
way.
her.
I'm not banned
Oh,
now
okay.
anymore, also.
Okay.
So you are going to be pushed. I'll move you. Do a little. Right to there.
Oh.
And you are going to take 6d6 damage as you skip across the water like a
Oh
stone.
my god, I thought you said 66.
6.
And I was like, oh, I'm actually dead.
13. You take 22 damage.
Can I uncanny dodge that? Because I'm flying?
Is it an attack roll?
Uncanny
What?
dodge the ability.
Uncanny
Yes,
dodge
when
has
it-
to be an attack.
Is it only an
Oh.
attack?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's not even a save. It's just a physical
It's
attack.
a reaction.
I don't think you'll be able to uncanny dodge this. I'll tell you what, I will let you uncanny dodge it if you
When
make
an
an acrobatics
attacker that
check
you
that
can
beats
see
a certain
hits you.
DC.
Okay.
Yeah, so technically it's when a creature you can see hits you. Then yes, you can uncanny dodge this, but I need you to make an acrobatics check because technically you're taking fall damage here. So it's going to be a DC, make the acrobatics check as you fly through the air to try to penetrate the water at like a not harsh angle.
17.
17 is good enough. You only take 11 damage instead of the
Whoa.
full 22.
This is great, you guys. I
Meanwhile,
feel good.
This is great.
This is great.
It's better.
So much better
it
than it
is
could have
better.
gone. I could
Definitely
have died
better.
so fast.
You can
that's
see her
that's
now.
a kind DM move.
And you can see me.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I can swim fast.
3
That's right,
attacks
you
on the
can't swim.
fortune.
Oh, bye bye.
Yeah, we don't.
Bro.
So sad.
Sorry, Rory, pinned on him.
Doesn't that have bad implications? They
What?
die?
If they die?
Yeah.
I can't believe it. It takes 61 damage after 3 massive hits, bringing it down to 6 hit points.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
So
It's
the
a
ship is
raft.
still aloft. And that will at least distract this creature for a moment while it still begins to bring this whole ship down. There is sort of a desperate attempt by the Fortune to try to fire all of its cannons, tried to turn, but all of them come up completely on nothing, splashing into the water adjacent. Moving on to the Fortune. Yeah, they're going to try to make a check to try to break free of the grip. They do not.
Yeah, the DC is what, 42 to break out of it? What is it?
The DC is quite high. Yeah, they do not get close to getting out of this thing. Okay. Next up is the final jellyfish who will attack, or the final man of war, who will attack the Astrid as well. The Astrid right now, everybody at 38 hit points.
It's done.
It has 3 attacks. We're fucked. We're so fucked.
It could miss.
There's no way.
3 times?
It hits all 3 times.
Yep.
There's no way.
What the?
11, 19.
George could roll all ones.
It's not happening.
Or all twos. Maybe even all threes. Or a variation or combo of any
And
of those.
down goes the Astrid.
Or we
The
can
entire
think-
thing being constricted by 2 of these massive man of war
Oh my God.
splinters in the middle, and both of them begin to pull it asunder.
Jesus.
In 1 round, a mere 6 seconds, the boat will no longer be on the map, and all of you will be left in the water.
Fun.
Okay. It's the colony's turn.
Okay. So the captain of the ship can fire the cannons, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna call out to Cano to give me advantage. I'm gonna run, push these incompetent NPCs out of the fucking way, and I will shoot with advantage. If that's okay, Hannah, if you can do that.
Do you
for
want
me.
advantage or do you want me to bless you?
Advantage? Because it's a ranged attack. I have a bonus that they just don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
you
real.
have +2 for archery, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And a huge dex.
Yeah. If that's okay with you,
Movement.
Hannah.
70 feet west.
Oh, right. I forgot
big
this
one.
was happening.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You get him. You get him
Gonna
right
make
in
the
the
attack?
right in the butt.
Well, can I also have Tig make have it be 2 attacks?
And you, Tig. You
Yes,
get the other one.
Tig will also swivel around with the gun and also make the attack, because you guys are...
Okay, so that's how 2 attacks work. So he has to do the attack as well.
Yes,
Okay.
so you guys will have
And
to
Tig
actually
also
kind of
gets-
spin around for him to be able to attack, so...
Well, yeah, I will
move.
move. I forget what's the range on these again.
The range is, I will tell you, 150 feet. You guys
Okay,
are well within range.
I'm gonna move. I want to move the ship a little bit because we're a little bit too close to these guys. I want to
Yeah.
move like out of range so that like, because right now we're like within 60 of this on like this one. I want to make sure that we're not anywhere close to them right now.
Cool.
So just move it back a little bit.
Where would you like to go, roughly?
I think to like here. Sorry, something around there.
Okay.
Just make sure that we're out of the range, and then I'll fire off the attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
First attack.
So what do Oh Lord.
Something happened with
So it's
Tig.
going to be a
Something happened
D20
with
plus
Zoom.
your dexterity and plus your archery bonus, but not plus your proficiency.
Right. Not
Sorry,
plus.
my internet just died momentarily, so now I'm Joey Robbins.
I'm Zygo.
I'm Zaza.
No, I fixed
Oh,
it.
I'm
Don't
back.
worry. Okay. So I do everything without, but just not my proficiency, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
You're
Tig
doing
gets
so
advantage
fast.
too.
Hold on.
Yeah, Dylan's been
I'll
sitting on
roll
this
for
for
Tig
2
then.
weeks.
Should I roll for Tig?
Yeah. Do you want to roll for Tig?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
He has
And he gets
proficiency.
And he has advantage because I yelled at him as well.
And he has advantage. Ooh, nat 20 from Tig.
Holy
my
shit.
God.
Hey, Tig.
I got because it's a plus. I got a 23.
That is also a hit. Okay,
Okay.
great. Which one are we targeting?
I guess the one that's currently. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's grappled, right? But I guess the one that
Yes.
is. Well, I guess if
That's
this one
the
goes,
only one that you can probably hit, because the other one would hit the thing.
But it matters.
Yeah, right. So one from Nesbit fully hits, and then there is a secondary blast as your boat kind of turns around, skidding around, giving Tig an opportunity to hit.
okay, what are the what's the die for this?
It is, for damage, you are going to roll me 4d10. Which means I'm rolling 8d10
Come on, Tig.
Yeah, Tig.
for Tig.
Come on,
I'm
all
also
eights,
I'm
all
also
eights.
I'm also gonna
Give me
gathered
tens.
swarm this. I'm gathered swarming this, and also I'm pretty sure that that one is hexed
Yes, it is.
or hunter's marked. I mean,
Hexed.
so those also add on. Okay.
Tig does 39 damage.
Yeah, he
Yes,
does.
Tig.
Oh, well,
Fuck yeah.
actually, Nesbit, what are you gonna do? How much damage do? You attack first.
Because we're still within range of this one, technically, right?
Yeah, but it will have cover.
Yeah, but he.
Well, a nat 20
but he had a
doesn't
nat
matter.
20. So what did I roll?
What did you roll for damage?
Okay, I'm rolling it up. Okay, that's 7, 14, plus 9, 23, 2 more d10s. That's a 10, and that's a 4, so that's 39, 43.
Okay. Dylan, describe it.
Oh, Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
fuck.
Okay, so
We only got
Nesbit just has been, like, trying to be a captain for a second, and then just sees that these people that they put onto the ship are just absolutely boffing it, and are
doing our best!
yeah, and Nesbit has no time for that, and Nesbit just kind of starts like swinging down, like, because it's not a big ship, like he swings a little bit down a rope and just runs and pushes them to the side, and just like, Kano, where are they? And I just like fire, with my perfect aim, and also as the cannonball goes sailing through, the ants like kind of gather onto it, and then just do a little bit. Because the gathered
You
swarm
see,
works.
as the ants puncture through this already weakened part of the hole, they just begin to crawl inside the giant sail, which deflates like a bouncy house after a birthday party, and all the ants
Hey-o.
ride it to the ground. You then see a little raft of ants floating above the ocean as this it slowly sinks down to the bottom. One of the man-of-war has been vanquished.
Someone get a piece
Hey-o.
for Zaza.
Meanwhile, as the boat whips around, Tig fires the luckiest shot known to man, which takes off the back part of where Zaza is standing before impacting on this creature behind it, dealing 39 damage directly through. All right. Next up, after that, is the Astrid, which is full dead, but now you guys can go ahead and make your turns. Natasha, there are no more like ship actions to be taken, so you can just determine what order all of you guys take your turn in.
Do I have any advantage if I go to the cannons?
You will not have any advantage unless you, the cannons are not going to be able to swivel around to hit this thing.
Oh, they can't because it's right
No.
behind. Okay.
Also, because this ship is dead.
I don't know what the fuck can we do? Just swim? We just go and I tell
Or
everyone.
physically attack it, if you're feeling daring.
No, I don't. I don't want to take any chances right now. I don't want to eat anything right now. Okay, so I just tell everyone to go to the colony.
Everybody
Yeah?
get off to the colony.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's going first?
I'll just tell you right away. I'm going the full 90 feet that my rapier lets me.
Okay,
Wow.
yeah, underneath the water, you just, as Joey just go like, koosh, 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 ploosh, underneath the water, and then you guys just see like a ching underneath the water, a little flash of magical light. That sounds like, it sounds like, sorry. It sounds like this. And then there is just a wave of water that seems to pick up from underneath with a darting silvery figure as Joey shoots 90 feet in 6 seconds through the water,
Jesus.
basically
Amazing.
pulling the rapier along like an underwater Thor. So you are gonna go 90 feet,
So
which
that
is
puts
not,
me-
you're not quite gonna get where you need to get to. Looks like it's like
Yes.
over 100 feet to get there, but
I'm not.
90
wait.
feet. Go ahead and move yourself 90.
I think I have to re-drag myself onto the
Right
thing.
here.
Yes.
Oh, you have to re-drag yourself onto the map?
Yeah. I'm gonna do that right now. Sorry for the delay, but you guys can keep going while I figure this out.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay, so that is Joey's full turn. Who is next on the boat?
I determine.
Yes.
I guess Zygo.
Zygo.
If you all start moving, I'll take my turn after you all start going.
Oh, okay. So then I'll go.
George, that looks about right, right?
That's about right. Yep.
Okay. There were so many little squares, it was hard to approximate.
So do I just like run on top of the water?
No.
You don't have water walking on right now, so it'll be swimming. So if you
But
don't
that's
have
about to be
swim speed, you
Zygo's-
swim
that's about
at
to be
half
Zygo's
your
turn.
movement.
Oh, so
Oh.
then I shouldn't go.
That's about to
So
be
then
Zygo's
call
turn, so I'll
Zygo
just do it
first.
as you do it.
Okay.
So
okay.
I was gonna have it be as you run past me because there's 2 things I want to do. So can we play it that these are all sort of happening simultaneously because it'll affect
Sure.
what I'm doing? Amazing. Zygo will, as his action, cast Water Walk on at 3rd level, which targets 10 creatures within 30 feet of me. That's gonna be me, Zaza, Sven, and anyone else who's on this boat. 7 other people on this boat.
Okay, 7 other
7
people on the
lucky
boat.
ones.
7 lucky
7
motherfuckers.
randos.
Is Charlie one of them?
The slug?
Oh,
Yes!
Sure isn't. I bet that thing squished in Jackie's pocket as she skidded across the sea.
Sven
Ben is taking care
emerges
of
from the gun
Charlie.
deck after feeling the empower. He comes up top as the whole ship is
Jesus.
splitting apart, holding
Yes,
Charlie
Ben.
in his arms.
Yes,
and
he
like
does.
is much too small, so it will impede him. He will move at half speed, carrying
Oh,
Charlie.
cool.
Fuck off, George. Okay. then Zygo, with his bonus action, as Zaza runs by him, will use his bonus action to turn the gust of wind and direct it this way at that creature who is on the back of us, hopefully reducing his movement by half. It takes 2 feet to every 1 foot while you're in that gust, and then he will take 30 feet back
Got it.
as he starts to get the fuck out of here.
Perfect. Go ahead and move yourself 30 feet. And Zaza, where do you want to move to? You can now walk on the water at your full normal speed.
Yeah, so then I'll
I will
take-
say, George, I was at the top of the thing, so I probably only have 10 feet once I hit the ground.
Okay. Got it.
Can I do like twice my movement, or is it just once?
Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. Gabe, really quick. Are you climbing down?
Yes, climbing down.
Okay, so you're gonna actually, it's gonna take 30 feet to get down because it's 15 feet high. It's actually probably
Okay.
more than 15 feet high. It's probably closer to 30 feet high.
Okay,
Unless you
so
want
full
to just
movement to
jump
get
down
down
and
then.
take some fall damage. Up to you.
Sure don't.
Okay. Down you go. Zaza went ahead and moved her just right onto the colony. You can probably get there, right?
110 feet.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
yeah,
there.
you're fine. You're fully there.
You could be there and
you
back
guys just see
again.
Zaza just like launch off the top of the front hood of the boat, land on the water,
Oh,
impact
fuck,
like
wait.
superhero style, and then just and up into the colony. She is
I
there.
should have grabbed someone.
Yeah, me would have been nice.
Oh shit! Wait.
It's too late.
As
It's
I
too late.
lumber, as I give you water walk and lumber my way down the main span.
That's so bad.
Fuck.
Next up after the
Turns out
Astrid.
Zyga's the one who dies today, not Joey.
I would not even be a little surprised.
Another broadside for nothing, followed by the cracking and splintering of wood as the Fortune begins to descend into the water. Tons of these Pendleton employees diving off into the surf, quickly getting snatched up by the tentacles awaiting everyone in
God.
the water and being
No.
pulled in.
Does the man of war eat them? I'm asking for a friend.
They disappear inside the tentacles, and you do not see what happens after that.
Oh, that could have been me, everybody.
We know.
We know, Jack.
Oh, good.
But Jackie was a distraction from the meal, which was the bow. Okay. With the Astrid now off the board completely, it is now this thing's turn, which, after scooping up a few fleeing sailors into its grasp, will make a strength save first,
Yes,
right?
it will.
And it's half speed, even if it succeeds, right?
Half speed if it's in the line.
It does
it's moving at half
succeed
speed.
Yeah.
very easily.
Okay, so it's not pushed back, but it
So
will
its
be
speed
moving
is
at half
halved?
speed.
So its speed is reduced to 30 feet.
think I'm okay.
Oh, you know, Gabe, oh, yeah. Yep. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now that it's out of the gust, does it regain some of its move?
Yeah, and it only takes 10. The gust is a 10-foot line, so it's only reduced while it's in there.
So it'll be here. This
Fuck me.
does put you within range.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
No.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
This is going to be 3 attacks, Gabe.
Yep.
No,
First
Gabe.
attack.
But I
Saved
just
us.
just want to point out, Sven didn't call
unrealistic-
lightning.
What's
that's
that?
right, Sven didn't.
Sven didn't call lightning, but it, you know.
Sven used his dash
yeah.
action to
Of
run
course he
Charlie
did. Cool,
to
cool,
run
cool.
his
Good
third
job.
feet. Yeah,
Yeah,
of course,
fucking-
because he's a child baby.
He's a child with a
Don't
slug.
rely on the child for his super firepower. Here comes 3 attacks towards Gabe.
Yep.
The first is low.
It's not at
mean,
advantage, so
It is at advantage?
it's not.
No, it's
I'm
not.
saying,
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. First attack is a 21 to hit.
I mean, come on. Yes, it's gonna hit. But I will hellish rebuke the first attack.
Okay, got it. So let's just resolve the first attack.
At
You are
third
going
level.
to take
Yeah.
15, 17. You're going to take 27 damage as you are slammed by one of these tentacles, but then Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish rebuke. I need to make a dex save.
Dex save. Got it. The dex saving question is 25.
Yeah, it'll take half.
Okay.
I love this.
Which is
happening.
going to be 9 fire damage.
9 fire damage.
Oh, and it's fire, so is that?
No, it was a lightning that it was.
Oh, that's like.
And the gust of wind drops.
And the gust
Oh
of
no, wait,
wind
hold on, I have advantage on that. Yeah, no, gust of wind drops.
Gust of Wind does drop. Second attack incoming for Zygo. Yeah. 31.
Yep, hits.
Another slamming attack. These attacks aren't even like necessarily directed at you. They're just like slamming
just
down
in the
onto
boat.
the
I
mess
get
of the
it.
boat and fully in the path. 10, 18, 28 damage for the second attack.
Still up.
And the third. A botch. I'm not fucking kidding. Hold on.
Yes.
I gotta like, I just threw it. Okay. Do you see the fucking number it's at? Hold on, hold on.
Oh my god.
That is unreal.
Oh my god.
Look at that
Finally.
Unreal.
Finally.
That is
A new
unreal.
day and
Scored
new
that
luck.
Perfectly.
That is unreal.
80% botch. This thing gets stuck, wrapped up in the splinter. It will take, I'll just take 1 little measly damage, but it becomes hooked into the ship and is basically grappled via a difficult strength save into the ship as it begins to sink and gets stuck within it. Okay.
Oh, what a day.
Thank Hog.
This will actually, the ship will disappear underneath the water. Okay. And this will restrain him in place unless he makes a strength save at the end of his next turn. Next up is the colony.
Okay, well it's restrained, so we don't need Hannah to give advantage, right?
That's right.
Yeah, because we have advantage already.
You have advantage, yep.
So I forget what else Hannah can do, but Hannah,
I
you
can
don't have
bless.
to. If you want to bless us, sure. Yeah.
Uh,
Bless Tig and I. We're gonna shoot this thing.
Hold on.
And it doesn't have cover anymore, right? Because there's not a ship in
It
the
doesn't.
way.
Fully open.
Gone.
Okay,
Who's
idiot.
within 30 feet?
All right,
I'm
I'll roll
within-
advantage for Tig.
Joey is. Okay, great. So Kano is gonna cast Bless on, frickin' Jesus, Nesbit, Tig, and Joey,
Okay.
who is within range.
And me?
Oh, you're there. Oh, yeah, you're there.
Because I didn't.
Sure. Fuck it. She'll do it at seventh level. Jesus.
Seventh
Second level.
bless.
Second level, and Zaza is also blessed.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, the bless kicks in. That'll add a D4 to everybody's stuff.
And specifically, she's just being like, "You guys are all so talented. We've got this. You just do it. You do it so good. You keep going," and everyone feels special.
Okay.
Good.
That's what it looks like.
Am I
Blessing
able?
kicks
So Joey is in the water and Ben.
That is gonna be a meet on the AC for Tig. Natasha, yes, Joey is in under the water, and Sven is running across it. As is Zygo. Zygo is also, as the ship disappears, Zygo, you stop at the water, and you see the ship, like, go below you. Okay. Tig will do not very much, 10... Oh, whoa! Oh, 27 damage from Tig!
Nice.
Which,
Yeah.
and then,
And he's
Dylan,
blessed.
what do you got?
Oh.
It's not on damage rolls, right? It's on
Yeah,
attack
just
rolls.
the attack first.
Okay, so with the attack, that was a 22.
Great, that's a hit. Roll your damage.
That bless saved me, I think. Hannah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, I rolled a 12 and an
Oh.
11,
Wow.
and that would have gotten me to 18, which I think is not a hit, right?
Yep. Oh,
Okay.
18 meets.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
No,
never
no,
mind.
it doesn't.
It doesn't.
No, the
Bless
bless
saved
saved you. Bless saved you.
Bless saved
Bless
me.
saved.
Okay, so it's 4d10 plus gathered swarm.
Yes.
It's any ranged attack. Okay, that's a 10 and a 6. That's 16, 17, 2 more d10s. 22. 23 points of damage.
A shot rings out from Tiggs, then another from Nesbit's. And this thing, Zygo, you hear this from behind you. This massive bubbling of water as this whole man of war goes limp and gets sucked under the surface as the Astrid pulls it down.
And if it's off the map, then I guess we would move closer to our friends.
You
Like-
can just pick everybody up.
Yeah, we can just swing by.
Yeah.
As it goes down, Zygo will say, "Well, apparently you got one more pearl. Well done." As
All right.
Pearl's ship takes down its last victim.
Dylan, move us away from the battle screen. We're
this-
still in a moment of action, but no need, as I'm sure, to worry about the map, because I am sure that the colony is going to book it. Is that correct?
Yeah, the colony is going to book it with our, like, extra speed, but also, we're just gonna raise up, like, 30 feet.
The moon sail? Yeah.
Yeah, the moon sail's
so
gonna raise us up, like, 30 feet, and we're just
Tig
gonna...
and Nesbit begin pulling at ropes. The sail flutters outward, revealing a much too realistic, almost moving painting of the moon. And it slowly rises you up out of the water as the water below you seems to be pulled towards the sail. And then, soon, still in the mist, you guys feel the quiet and the screaming of sailors being drowned by massive, terrifying beasts fades into the distance. Now, let's name these 7 idiots you saved.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
My God.
7
I-
hit points. 7
You
hit points.
7?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I have
Joey
9.
beat you.
How,
Seven.
I don't know how that happened. It's
Because I'm squishy as fuck, gang. I'm super squishy. Stop leaving me places.
Dylan, name an animal.
You stayed.
Name an animal?
I
Name an animal,
freed
quick.
everyone.
Mole.
Mole. Natasha, name an animal.
Armadillo.
Dope.
Hannah, name an animal.
Sloth.
Gabe, name an animal.
A zebra.
There's 2 zebras.
Good.
And then Jackie, name an animal.
They're twins.
Polar
There
bear.
now are. Polar
A
bear.
polar bear.
See, I gave us a powerful animal.
Oh,
That's what we call
duh.
forward thought.
Pups are incredibly
No,
powerful.
no, it's gonna be very incompetent, Jackie.
This is gonna be the clumsiest polar bear in the
Yeah,
fucking world.
it's so cute. It's gonna be so cute.
It's 12.
Yeah.
And Joey's new best friend.
Yep.
He also has a pet.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys begin to sail through this mist. Everybody make a perception check for me.
Oh.
22.
24.
Hot damn.
21. Oh, that was less than both of you guys, but I'm still really excited.
Super high.
12. So good job, everyone.
You just dealt with a lot.
So, those of y'all with a 20 or above, the mist does not relent, but you start to see the patterns weaving in front of you. The plankton do appear to be kind of giving you a berth as you're moving through this water. And far off to your left, you start to see just as the plankton wisps above the line of the cliffs with the tossing of the immense waves, you start to see very faded in the distance to your left the edge of Emporia. The cliffs that are rising above the ocean as they get taller and taller on your way towards a cove, an inlet, very close to the Emerald Coast. Let's have whoever is navigating the colony. Can I get a description from each of you as to the colony? Can I get what you are each doing on your boat? And of course, now my delay is kicked in, so I'm gonna fix that. But give me a little description of where you guys are.
Can I say something I'm doing quickly before, like as soon as Nesbit or Zygo hit the boat? Zygo will have pulled out his star maps and said, Grandfather, we need a little assistance. And sort of coming up out of the map in what looks to just be an outline of shimmering stardust is a creature that at first glance you would think is Zygo. But if you look a little closer, is just a little older and a little more hunched and a little wrinkled as Zygo casts Healing Spirit, and the image of his grandfather emerges, one hand on his shoulder, one hand on Joey's. And I'm gonna heal the both of us with Healing Spirit.
Nice.
Joey, I can do that 6 times, so Joey, you take 3d6 plus 3 healing to you.
Oh. Do I get to roll it or do you roll it?
You can roll it for yourself.
You gave me 12.
Amazing.
Thank you, Gabe.
Of course. Thank Parkus. Alright, that's... Once we're not on death's door, Zygo's just gonna lie down for a sec.
Piano's gonna, like, slide down the 3-foot tall lookout or whatever. And she's gonna run over to both Zygo and Joey and boom them 10 more HP with lay on hands.
Dope.
Another
That's
lay on hands, absolutely.
Okay. Off of death's door, which is great.
Oh my god, you're the best.
Can anyone
You
else
said
not,
another
like,
10?
click in- Another 10, yeah. Can anyone else not click in stuff on D&D Beyond? Just want to make sure that's...
I just
If you
did.
can't click anything, it's you might just have to refresh, and if it is giving you an error, they've been having some problems today. You might just have to keep refreshing
Okay.
every couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is everybody at on the boat in terms of what their job on the boat is to keep it sailing smoothly?
It's like reassigning jobs now, basically.
Yes, basically you guys are now gonna have to reshuffle your
Yeah,
positions on the boat.
Nesbit kind of looks at everyone and just goes like, this is my ship, but I think I should be on the guns at all times.
That makes sense.
And like he almost like has like an itch in his fingers. He's like, I didn't like not doing things at first. So if someone wants to be the person who says things, the acting captain, that would be best. So I think Nesbit is going to, if allowed, become one of the gunners on this ship.
Okay.
I think your delay is back, but we'll figure this out amongst ourselves. The jobs are like first mate, captain,
Don't worry, I hear it
lookout.
every time.
First mate, captain, lookout, gunner,
And is there anything else?
Cook,
Cook.
jester.
Boatswain. There's the navigator, the one at the wheel.
Right, because we were kind of saying that was like also the captain in some ways, but I guess it could be.
Well, you should be the lookout, right, Saigo?
If you're okay giving up that position.
I think my pride will be just fine.
It would probably be better for you to stay in armor, anyways. So.
It's
What do
true.
you want me to do?
Well, I mean,
You can.
I'm good at guns too, because I have sneaky stuffs. Pew pew.
well, yeah, we can be because we have 2 guns, so we can have Joey and I on the guns.
And the guns are dex modifier, not strength, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's why it's
Exactly.
great.
Doesn't matter
What
how
a
hard
silly
you,
little design.
Doesn't matter how hard you light the fuse.
Hit a trigger.
But
yeah, but you can hold it and really aim that
Nesbit,
shit, you know?
Nesbit, like,
Guess so, huh?
well, Nesbit will go up over
So it
to
doesn't rock back.
Zaza and just be like, you lost your boat, but you can be captain of this one if you want.
And Zaza kind of like bows her head because she takes this captainhood very seriously. It's like,
Yeah.
I won't let you down.
Okay. Are you okay? Are you okay with Tig being your
Far in
first
the
mate?
distance, that shit bubbles under the water.
Like, are you okay with?
Cut to the Astra, just with a dead man of war floating after it. Cut back.
And then like Nesbit's just like, I don't think you'll disappoint me, but if you do, I feel a strange connection to this boat, and it will just be mine, and I can do something about it. Are you okay with Tig being your first mate? He did good job, and like Nesbit just points to Tig. He did good job.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Can I
Sorry.
do a perception check
I'll do
on
my best.
Tig?
Oh, I suppose you're to meet the rest of the crew too, eh?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only got 7 off that boat, eh? All right, introduce yourselves.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. This is what George has been working. The
First
magnum
one that steps
opus.
forward is a mole.
Kano still doesn't have a job.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Kano, get your job
Ship-
first. Is there
ship-
a
Kano
lookout?
fully
Zygo's the
still does
lookout?
not.
I'm lookout. The
Zygo's lookout.
Gunners.
Well, I guess Kano could technically be the first mate, and Tig can
Yeah,
just
Kano,
help
can
out.
you be my first?
Kano
mate?
can first mate.
Yeah.
Kano's a little offended that Nesbit didn't say her first, but she's like, yes, Zaza, I will.
The position of like steerer is a position on the boat, right? Like
Isn't
it's
that
not
helmsman?
steerer. Helmsman. That's a position.
Helmsman.
Is it?
I'll tell you what all the positions are that you guys
Yeah,
can
please tell us
possibly
so we
do
know,
for
and then we
percent.
can get to your
Yeah.
magnum opus, George.
The
No,
7
it's
new
not a
people we
magnum
have to
opus, it is a
defend.
slapdash. It's a slapdash job. 1 second, gang. I
Oh,
just-
Sven lost his paint.
Crew rolls.
No, it didn't.
No, it's
Well,
in the...
We put it in this ship.
Yeah.
Although maybe we lost our fancy clothes.
I thought we
No!
Did we split it up
Really?
into the fancy clothes? I forget. We'll have to look back.
This secret compartment is on this boat, guys.
Mhm.
Okay.
You didn't lose your secret compartment. It's still
Yeah.
all good.
Yep.
Whatever's in there
Here.
is still fine.
Right.
I knew that secret compartment was going to come in handy.
Okay. So the roles. We have the captain.
Zaza.
Who is the captain?
Zaza.
Zaza's the
Zaza.
captain. Who is the first mate?
I guess
Kano.
that'll be Kano.
Possibly Tig? Possibly
A
Kano?
ton.
Depending on how.
Possibly Kano. Yeah.
Yeah, depending on what else we have.
Kano, gotcha. The other option is Gunner.
That
And
is
there are 2 available for Gunners. For
that
you
is
guys.
Jackie
Yeah,
and
Nesbit
Joey and
and
Nesbit.
Joey.
Jack.
Yeah.
On this particular boat, you won't have the option for a broadside.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We're mostly
Um,
running away.
Yes.
Yay.
You also have a helmsman, somebody to drive.
So that maybe is Tig.
Oh well.
Got it.
Yeah, 'cause
will-
Tig is
will move
proficient.
the ship.
Right.
Tig is proficient. That's right.
Right.
That
Yeah.
tracks.
He can do things like full speed ahead or make a hard turn as an
Yeah,
action
yeah, yeah.
or
Tig
match
will be-
someone's speed, etc. Lookout,
Me. Zago.
and that is it.
Cool.
What
Oh,
does
yes.
the first
Mate
mate
do?
do? Thank you.
The
The
first.
first mate, the options you can do will revolve around doing repairs to the ship, so you can direct NPCs. Basically, all these NPCs I'm about to name, Kano, you're going to be in charge of.
Yeah.
It'll
that's-
be like Bastion and the Penguins.
Bastion and the Penguins, but these are your dumbass penguins that I'm about to give you.
I
and
cannot
made
wait.
them dumb. I made
Please
them
let
dumb.
them be a Biff and Boff. That's all
So
I
you can
want.
also, they are a, there is something like that. Section, you
Is
can
there a
also,
Marty, Abby, and a Schneider?
yeah, you can also go ahead and like fix a specific part of the ship if one of the pieces.
Oh no. Oh, sorry. Stop. Pause. Can you hear me? Okay. You all went away because my headphones went out. Now you're back. Sorry.
Okay.
I forgot that my
now we're all good.
dialogue
so
is.
I understand.
Dylan freaked out.
No, it was just a
little
sorry.
bit.
We lose audio if his stuff disconnects.
Yeah.
That makes
If my
sense.
stuff disconnects, you guys aren't heard.
I like that none of us idiots picked a single aquatic or semi-aquatic animal to be one of the ones that was on this ship. We were all just like,
They were
land animals.
There's no way they were. They were not good enough at this job to be anywhere near proficient with anything.
Cano, the other thing you can
Blobs
do is to
can
heave
swim.
ho. As long as you
Oh,
have
yes.
as long as you have at least 6 people,
Great.
you can get all of the gunners to make 1 additional weapon attack when the gunners make an open fire by calling heave ho. Or you can increase the ship's movement by 100 feet. Or just for that 1 turn, or you can do double the healing you would normally do. And heave ho.
Wait, whoa, that's
Wait,
amazing.
with people?
Once you use
No,
that
healing
ability,
on the
you
boat,
can't use it
on the
again
boat.
until half the crew has finished a rest. So
We
the
can heave ho
entire
one
crew,
time.
in your
Yeah,
case,
well-
would need to take a short or long rest. You can only do that once per fight, basically. One of those crazy moves where you just like double up on something. But your main thing that you'll be doing if you're taking an action as a first mate and not as a combatant is to heal the ship, which makes a lot of sense for Cano.
That's great.
I'm gonna lay
Okay.
on hands the shit out of this boat.
Nice. That's what
I'll
we
send
meant.
you guys like the High Seas PDF that we use from HN Press, so you guys
Yeah.
can give it a look and have the actual text available to you. And I will try to send you just those pages first.
Can
But-
I take the spell Iceberg?
And you
Lilia
can.
had it, and I want it.
Aw.
Time to start multi-classing into Bard.
Yeah,
Thank
baby.
Okay, who are these
Alright, why don't you
people?
all introduce yourself?
What's a dumb piece of music we can set this to? That'll work. First person to step up is the mole. Thank you for saving me. My name is Seth Porter. Happy to be here. Thank you. I didn't expect your spell to target me, but I am incredibly grateful. And I am, while not a magic user myself, I have known a couple of people to dabble in the summoning of light, or etc. I've seen a couple of things.
Alright, that's quite enough out of you. Back to the back of the line. How about you step forward, you two?
What's up? Hello. 2 zebras step forward, exactly the same height with the exact same haircut. My name's Tick, and my name's Talk.
Yep.
Is it that their hair flips to like one side and to the other
And
side?
then
That's
the
the
other
only
side.
difference.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My God.
We were stowaways up until like a week ago, and then Pendleton threatened to kill us. So now we're here. We can lift stuff if you want, but in terms of like expertise, it's pretty much 0. No, we know how to relax. You're right, we do. They are shoved to the back of the line.
Perfect.
Not quite the cream of the crop you collected here. See who else we got?
Oh yes, good, thank you. Hello. Polar Bear steps forward. My name is Henry Vandergilde. I have been known to engage in fisticuffs here and there, and will be here for anything you need off land and on boat. Next up, following that, the sloth. Hi, my name's Michael Bloomer.
Perfect.
That is all he says. Good, get out of the way! The armadillo busts onto the scene. My name is Fritz!
also all he
Fritz
says?
is covered in black soot from the cannon gunfire, the gunpowder. I will be happy to keep your stores and inventory organized!
Jesus.
I will not tolerate even a thing out of place!
Oh my god.
And then stepping up after that, a little red panda.
Oh,
What's up? Hey, how you doing? My name's Curly Johnson.
Oh, Curly.
Yeah, I'm pretty small, but you know, I got a lot of heart where it counts.
Oh my gosh, Curly has my heart.
I took no notes.
Curly.
I got them all.
I don't do a whole lot of manual labor because the ropey burns do bad things to my paws. And he
We've
holds
all
up
been
a
there.
blistered hand. That's from last time. I don't do it anymore. Now I just sort of enjoy the sea breeze, and sometimes I whistle a tune.
The ropey
Aw.
burns.
Yeah, don't touch those ropes anymore. Those ropey burns are serious. You think that it's just like a hazard of the job until you get like 400 splinters, and then you're like, those ropey burns will really get you.
You get splinters from rope?
Oh yeah, it's like kind of made out of like stiff materials. You ever just like hold a rope and like hold it through your hands, and it burns your little handsies?
Wow, that would
Your
maybe burn
hands.
my little handsies too.
Yeah, see, this one knows what I'm talking about. Those ropey burns are no joke.
Thank
Want to
you,
hear a
Curly.
whistly tune?
Sure.
That's just a little beginning of something I've been working on.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Curly.
All right, so where do we sleep? The seven
fully
crew
not enough
look
room,
around
right?
for the very ill-equipped schooner. In terms of space, there doesn't appear to be a whole lot.
Where is it we are going to sleep?
Where-
Where is the
Happy to go to the
gunpowder?
crow's nest.
Wherever you
The
find
psycho is
yourself.
Climb and out.
Nesbit just kind of takes a moment and he just goes, wherever you find a place to lay down, you can sleep. Welcome to the colony. You are now a member of the colony.
Just a quick follow-up question. Do you have any cloth to fashion a hammock? Potentially some sort of cloth roof that we could create for the top of this? Or,
You know what? That's a good goal. Curly, Seth, you two look around for some canvas and see if you can go fashion some hammocks below deck. The rest of you try to fashion some sleeping space for the rest of us. Goodbye. I'm the first mate. Go do it.
they all hesitantly look at each other, and then Tig goes,
Oi! First mate just gave you an order.
and they all snap to and book it to go look for setting up sleeping accommodations across the boat, leaving the rest of you to sort of have a moment to yourselves. Tig looks back at all of you for a moment and addresses you.
So should we talk about the obvious? I take it convincing all of you to go after Rory Pendleton in the middle of the water would be a lost cause, eh?
Probably.
Nesbit just looks at Tig and just goes,
I just only bring it up for the sake of my paycheck.
Well, now,
I mean, we could,
If
and
you-
then he would owe us a lot of things.
I'm
I
not
mean,
cheap.
aren't you already getting 1 million crowns for doing this?
That's right. We should talk about that, probably. What's the split?
Captain, what's the split?
Captain orders a colony-only meeting. Sorry, Tig. And
Very much a member
Before
of the
Tig,
crew.
he like kind of rolls his eyes, like, "Oh, okay, you're gonna do me like that," and then whispers, sort of as before he goes to his work, he says,
The crew, or the remaining crew thereof, of the Fortune, demands 50%. Talk it over.
and he goes to get everything in order.
Wait, I have a question. But weren't they promised a separate million? So does that mean we have 2 million to split?
No. So we've got what we're getting and they've got what they're getting, but now there's less of us in a bigger pool. So I'm fine with just splitting everything 50-50. But how does everyone else feel?
50-50. like 50 for us and 50 for them?
Yes.
Okay. Zaza's just like, okay, if that's what you want.
I don't know. A lot just happened in the last moments. You all know I don't care much about money. But if these are the only people who are alive, then we should all be comfortable. We're not going back for him, are we?
Going back for the people that are drowning?
It's still one more man of war left that wasn't bloodied and was still doing perfectly fine. So we'd be going back into a battle zone, which I don't really think that we could do, considering we haven't even got a broadside and we only got 2 cannons. Also, we barely have space enough for all of us as it is. And I don't know if we would be coming back and saving anyone, or if it would just be a, you know.
I just wanted to
Graveyard.
broach it. I agree. I just wanted to make sure everyone else was that whatever we do it together.
The last time we went to go and save someone, somebody also died.
And also, it's hard to judge sometimes, but I think that I've been around for long enough to know that these creatures, they're not evil. They just are. And we were unfortunate. But Rory is a creature who is not good.
Kana was gonna start to take off her armor. And could she fly
Yeah, that's a good idea.
to
Absolutely you
check
could.
it out?
100%. Here is what I would like you to do, Kano. Go ahead. And as you fly up, are you flying like in the direction the ship is heading, or whereabouts are you trying to scout ahead?
No, I'm not trying to scout ahead. I'm trying to look back and see
Going
if
back.
how many.
Oh, taking a fly backwards.
Seeing if like how many people are alive or like what is the
If
deal
Kano
and-
does that, I would like.
Just because that's something we could actually do where we don't have to go back, but like I could at least get some intel if that's worth anything, or I don't know, we might just want to leave. It's an idea.
No, yeah, we can.
Go ahead. So you're gonna. It's up to you if you want to go ahead and fly. Just give me the solid statement that you do.
Kana will go over to Nesbit and she'll say, "Is there anything in particular you want me to look out for?"
Fly with your mouth closed.
I always do, and Kana will take off into the sunset.
Roll a perception check, Kano.
17?
Okay. It's hard to see through the mist, but as you start to fly back to roughly where you think the site of this oceanic battle happened, roll a survival check with disadvantage.
Okay. Let's try this. Well, one's a botch, so
No.
You are unable
I always
to
know
find
what way is
any
north.
trace.
If that.
That's all right. That does not help you in this case. You do not even find a splinter of wood. The tide has either carried it all too far, or too many of the big pieces have been pulled all the way under. And no remnant of anybody floating in the water is seen. Totally clear waters. Somehow that feels worse to see.
Don't get eaten.
Crap. Kano's gonna fly really high again
Okay.
while she's here.
What are you gonna do as you fly higher above the mist and you start to see floating wisps underneath you and bright blue sky above with a couple of streaky white clouds?
Kano is going to try and make another religion check
Go
for
ahead
the
and roll that.
brother.
For the brother.
Yeah. Well, that die is dead to me now. So. 15?
15. Okay.
I'll learn something while I'm up.
All right. So, 15 is good enough for something. Kano, you know what, let's leave you up here for a moment. So it's deeply still down here as you get all the way up, flying above the ocean. The sounds of the crashing waves against the boat and the creaking fade away. And you focus up here amidst the clouds, sort of like hitting a glide and closing your eyes as you do, trying to focus, reaching out in the same way that you feel you do when you pray to the mother. And you don't feel anything come from the sky. Your attempts to make some kind of connection with this god of the sky that you've heard of called the Brother are a failure. However, as you reach out in that kind of vulnerable place, far to the north ahead of you, you feel a sinking in your stomach. Like you just feel from miles ahead of you an aura that... Roll an insight check.
Oh my gosh.
Do I have insight? I do have insight.
Botch?
Oh, Lord.
No.
It's
Aw,
just
I wanted-
overwhelmingly scary. In fact, Kano, you will be considered to have the frightened condition.
Whoa.
Wait.
Are you
Wait,
immune to
wait.
fear?
Hold on. You shut your mouth, George. Hold on. I have advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Okay, then roll another save on... so that wasn't a save, it was a botch insight, but
Yeah.
I'll let you make a straight wisdom save
Okay.
right now to determine the result if you're actually frightened. Based
Okay. 15.
Okay, that's what you needed, 15. So, the fear overtakes you for a moment, and then you steel yourself, fight it back, but there's something dark up ahead. And it's at a concentrated point where the mist seems to swirl like a cyclone.
I'm sure
And is that like in our path?
Ahead of you. Roll a survival check.
Okay. Which one of my trash dice do I use right now? Fucking 6. Okay.
You're not sure if that's where you're headed, or if that's far ahead of where you're headed, or anything like that. That's all the information that you're going to glean with any of those checks. Anything else you'd like to do up here?
I'll make an athletics check to punch a cloud.
Go ahead. Want an opportunity to botch? Go ahead.
No.
I love it. Tempt the dice.
Jesus.
Okay.
What'd you get?
26, George.
26. You punched the shit out of that cloud. It's
Yeah,
gone.
actually it was 25.
Describe it.
Oh, it's like cartoon gone, like a hole is.
Like it knocks it out and it becomes its own little cloud. Shit, I don't, I want to see, sorry team, I just want to see if there's like anything else I can do. I'm so sad I botched that insight check.
Take a moment to think. While
I don't
we
really think there's anything else. I'll just start heading back.
heading back down. So before you get back down, and Kano will rejoin in a moment. Back on the boat. What are the rest of you all doing? And if at any point we are done investigating, done setting ourselves up, feel free to just say we continue to sail forward, and I'll get to what's next.
I think I'll just like be going over to like Zaza, just going like, so here's the sail that makes us fly, and here's the sail that makes us not fly. Now, if you want, I can do it to make us fly or not, and you can focus on just the sailing, or you can do everything. I trust you implicitly.
And Zaza, for some reason, Zaza's like very serious about this captain position. And it's like, Nesbit, thank you so much for your trust. I would really appreciate your help so I can focus on telling the ship what to do.
Oh, okay.
Nesbit, make an Arcana check.
Okay. Nat 20.
Holy
Whoa.
shit.
Oh my gosh.
Nesbit, mark off 2 notches where I told you to mark the 5. I think this puts you at 3 out of 5.
Oh, it's supposed to be at 3 out of 5.
Whoa.
What the hell is happening?
Wait, when did the first one happen again?
It was like when I was sleeping.
Oh, you woke up.
I have 1 out of... I had a whole dream. Okay, I have 3 out of 5 boat thing in my notes. Okay.
It's a really good boat thing.
Holy
The
shit.
speed of this vessel is... Sorry, gang, hold on. Schooner.
I know it was much faster than the others.
So how many squares do you have? 12, right? Or
I
how
believe-
many is the speed?
I think you said it was... Because it was like 8 versus 12.
Yes.
Yeah, so we had 12, I think, and then we
So,
could double it to like
12.
24 or something like that. Or
You basically feel yourself given the ability to... So this is difficult to skip over. The second strike, so to speak, the first strike is you detect the magic within the ship, which you already got. There's something magical here about this that's connecting to you. That's the attunement.
right.
Number 2, you start to feel the ship as a presence, as if it is an aura that you can feel near you.
Okay.
3 is you start to be able to feel that just by focusing, you can pull the ship towards you as if it's just floating in the water, lost at sea. If you were to just like focus and meditate very
That's so
slowly, the
cool.
tides around the ship would always meet you wherever you wanted them to be.
Holy
Pretty
shit.
dope. Pretty dope.
Could take a very long time if
Right,
the ship
it's
is lost
not
across
instant,
the sea.
but it's
could
just...
be a month if it's really gone. You never know. But the option to simply pull it through the water is available to you.
Okay. I just also say like, I don't know if it's a good or bad idea, but if we ever see a bunch of ships, our ship is very small. The colony's very small. We can, if we want, but it would draw attention. In fights against other ships, I've seen how cannons move now, and they don't do very good up. But they do okay down. We could go up and just fire down at ships if we wanted. Something to think about. And then Nisbet just kind of happily walks away from the conversation.
Okay.
Basically just telling you, like, that's an option that we can do. We'll talk about it in battle.
Zaza, I want you to make an Arcana check now.
Oh.
Based on
okay.
Zaza, once Nesbit's hand hits your shoulder and you return it, you feel a weird energy at your feet, and Nesbit, you feel it as well.
Okay.
Good foot energy.
I got 18.
18.
Jesus.
So
Yay.
Zaza, you may write this somewhere on your sheet,
Okay.
but you feel Nesbit basically also, in a way, but not as if it's going to take an attunement slot from you. He connects you to the ship as basically the commanding officer. And what you are now going to be able to do is, if the ship is attacked, you may now spirit shield the entire ship.
That's
And
so
if you
cool.
do so from any angle, and if you do so, you may roll double your spirit shield dice.
Yo.
Yes!
As long as you are acting as the captain.
I
you are
am
not-
the captain! Oh my god, that's awesome.
Incredible.
Oh, man.
Wait, okay, if the ship is getting attacked
I swear to God, George, if we hit 5 and this ship starts talking to me, I'm gonna freak out.
I'm waiting for it.
I know.
I'm waiting for
can't
it.
wait.
Like, if this ship pulls, I go, oh, this is a reference none of you will get.
Forget 5. Next tick, bud.
Yeah.
What's the reference?
You don't
It was
even
gonna
know what
be, it was
5
gonna
is
be
gonna
One
be.
Piece.
Oh, jeez. I
in,
have no
in,
idea.
in One Piece.
I
I've
haven't
seen
seen
One
all
Piece.
1,200 episodes of One Piece.
All
so
I know
can't
is
determine.
all I know is at one point, one of the boats, like the spirit of the boat, is like a child, and this child spirit. The child spirit is like, "I'm so happy that I helped you get to where you needed to go, but I'm broken and now dead." And then like they
Maybe
got a new
this is
ship.
a Dragon Roost Island situation. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wait, so what did you say I could roll?
You can roll
Double
double
spirit
your
shield.
normal spirit shield dice
Double.
when
That's so
protecting the
cool.
ship.
4d6.
4d6. That's correct.
That's amazing.
And does that level up?
If her spirit shield increases, it would continue to be doubled. So if she goes up to 3d6
It'll be 66
at some
yeah.
point, which I think
That's
maybe
cute.
Barbarian does.
I
I'm
think
not
it
sure,
does at some point.
Then it would be 66 she could roll when she is blocking. That'll be essential against any broadsides directed at the colony for sure. So
We're just gonna try to avoid those entirely.
yeah, it's a good move probably. Okay.
The cano's not back yet, right?
Cano flutters back down through the mist and lands sort of adjacent to Zygo at the lookout tower as she comes down to like rest atop of it. The mast on this schooner is about 20 feet high, just so you all know for reference.
Okay.
Zygo's basically just been short resting. I don't even think he came down for
Yeah, you may
the
all take a
how
short
do
rest.
we split this money conversation. I think
Yeah.
he just
Yeah.
climbed up during the
Intros.
introduction of the people and stayed.
Well, I
Okay.
like a short rest.
Yeah, short rest is good.
Kano is gonna obviously look a little freaked out by what she saw, and she's going to turn to Zygo and ask, "Can I borrow the full telescope?"
Certainly, you are welcome to. However, if you have not spent time with it, perhaps it will not work in the same way. It does require attunement in D&D terms.
It does require
Right,
attunement.
but if I make the save, I can still see it, right? A wisdom save.
I don't know how that works.
I did it before.
That was before we knew
Like
it was
when-
an
Well,
attunement.
we're
I don't know.
doing a short rest.
Oh.
Can't we attune during a short rest?
Yep.
Isn't that- yeah.
I can unattune if you want to attune to it. For
I don't
a
know if
second.
that's worth it for me to go look at the.
Or
big
you could simply tell. Oh, are you trying to take the Fort Telescope and go somewhere else? Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, I want to look at the like spirally thing and see if that would give me any more information on that.
What
How do-
what are you trying to find?
Well, I saw something. Well, I felt something. Frightening. Really frightening. Just like a bad feeling about where we're heading. Maybe. I didn't do well on that check, so I don't know where it is. But, I saw like it was like a vortex, right, George?
Yeah.
Like-
Little,
like
like
tornado-y.
a tornado-y kind of swirling center point of fog.
Something that kind of looked like a tunnel of clouds. I don't know if the term tornado exists here, so we'll go with the tunnel of cloud, like a storm
That's
potentially.
ahead of us.
I don't know. I didn't do well on that check either, so it could be. It could not be.
could
It
have
is
been
ahead
any
of you.
us.
It is ahead of you.
It is
you know
ahead
your
of us.
true north, so yes, you would know it's ahead of you.
I
You are
will
going
say
north.
the Fort Telescope only gives you so much information into the future. Yes, if we are trying to see some sort of a reality somewhere along the line, it is only so much that it would be able to do. But I am happy to lend it to you if you would like.
That's true, I suppose. I guess I did look at it for a bit. I was just kind of curious more than anything, but I understand you have a connection to it, so I don't
Would
want to
it,
just
would it be
presume.
possible for you to bring me with you?
I would love to piggyback you up, but I think because I mechanically talked this out with George the other day, so it kind
I
of
am
works
too
like
ready.
a feather fall, but not
Yeah.
like flight.
Understood. Understood.
Yes.
Very well. Then, what is mine is yours. If you would like to attempt this, I am happy to facilitate.
Alright. Obviously, I'll bring it back, and then it's yours, and
Certainly. Zygo will hand over the four telescope.
Okay, Cano.
I'll fly back on up there and.
Roll a wisdom save.
Okay. $25.
25. And what are you choosing? Landscape, object, or I forget what the third option is.
It is landscape, object, and creature.
Creature.
And I can only do one.
Yep.
Can I make another save and then do another one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first, I would like to do creature.
Okay. There is no creature to target, so I can tell you right now that you can't choose creature.
Okay. Well, then I'll do. You said landscape or object?
Yes.
I guess I'll do object then.
Okay. On what object?
The vortex.
On the vortex specifically. Okay. You only see very, very briefly into the future, like 6 seconds, as you pull the telephone away from the telescope away from your eye. You see the pattern that you just watched take place, and then the magic expends.
Okay. I'll do another save and I'll try it again on the
Go ahead.
patient just to see if I can see. 28.
28. Okay. Let me roll this.
The wisdom save is like +9.
This time, you see a full minute into the future,
Ooh.
and there is still no change.
Okay.
Nothing really happens. It just continues to swirl. No intensity
Do I
increase.
see any closer at all? It doesn't zoom in at all, right?
It zooms in like gives you like a 2x view, but not. It basically zooms in almost intuitively on whatever you're looking, but whatever you're looking at. In this scenario, nothing new is revealed to you.
Okay. Cano flies back down and returns the for telescope to Zygo.
Any luck?
No, it just keeps swirling. I don't know what.
You
we're gonna
guys
find
pass a massive spire of stone that kind of like appears out of the mist, and you guys feel the whole boat kind of creak to the left as the helmsman, who is the helmsman?
It's Tig.
Tig. Quickly does like a as
Sorry.
the helm moves to the right. And
I was
it
having a
scooches around.
conversation. I should have mentioned that there was a large piece of rock.
Tig gives you a pointed look up to
Sorry.
the top, like rolling his eyes. Everybody make a perception check, please.
Oh man.
So Kano's only told Zygo about this.
And she comes down and tells everybody else.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks.
I got 25.
21, which is lower than
13.
Zygo.
So low for Zygo.
Could I ask a quick question just before
Yeah.
we continue? I get to reset hit points during a short rest, right? Or like
You
sort
get to
of.
roll
Not
hit
reset.
dice.
Yeah.
Hilda, okay, because I tried to do it on D&D Beyond and it wouldn't add me any. And
Yeah,
so I
because
was
it won't
wondering-
add any unless you expend hit dice. So what you want to do is you'll have a certain amount of hit dice.
Hit doors.
You'll have a certain amount of hit
Dice.
that you can use per day,
It's tick and talk.
and that is like from a pool. It should be like 8d8, I think, for a rogue. that
Yeah,
you can
mine
use
is
up to 8
yeah.
of per day.
7d8. It says 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that means that I could roll like 3 of them and then.
Yep.
Okay,
And
great.
gain
then I'm gonna
all
do
that,
really
and
fast.
for every dice you roll, you will add your Constitution ability modifier, as if you were like adding your con score.
Got it. That's
You know what I
great.
mean? So if it's like you had like a +2 every.
First
D8
one I
roll,
rolled
as
was
well.
a 10.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Totally. Go ahead and resolve those short rests. The over 20 perception checks, you guys hear a whistling ahead of you between some of these now numerous big, towering, 50-foot tall spires of rock that are punching out of the ocean with very mellow waves and surf kind of lapping up over the front of them. It looks like it might be kind of a low tide right now. and this whistling is coming from around the corner of the cove. Kano, can you make a survival check for me?
Yes. Yes, I can. 15?
15. This appears to be, even though it's hard to tell from within the fog, this is roughly the place where that swirling vortex is coming from. This inlet. That 15 in survival would mean that you're not sure if that swirl is anything magic whatsoever, but the valley, this bowl-like surrounding of cliffs that like this inlet leads into, maybe is creating some odd wind patterns or something like that. It certainly feels like a bowl that is around the corner ahead of you. If you guys like kind of bank right and move in, there should be some kind of inlet there.
And there wasn't, this wasn't the place I was feeling before boating, right? Or was it?
This is the place. In fact, as you get closer and closer and close your eyes, you feel it, your chest, like just sinks.
Can I make an insight check now?
You cannot, after a botch.
That's fair.
Since everyone else can see it, can we make any checks on it?
Everybody else can roll an insight check.
Oh my
Terrible.
god, I got a nat 20.
Oh.
23.
20.
Ooh, good.
22, but it doesn't
Zaza-
matter with a nat 20.
Zaza and Zygo. I have nothing good to tell you. What settles into your primal brain is a deep fear and remembrance of your own mortality. Is the only way to explain it. You just feel like a visceral animal fear.
What the hell?
Zygo's skin goes gray. Light gray.
The colony, Tig sort of gently peels it into this inlet, and
No,
you do
what?
indeed see, like, well, it's the only way you guys can go is ahead. And there is, since it is an inlet, moving eastward, like a big wall, is the stuck out top northeast part of Emporia, meaning that you guys would either have to
Okay.
sail eastward and continue around the bump at the top right of the continent of Emporia, or you guys could duck into this inlet for a moment, and this does certainly seem to be where on the map you guys were told to go. This inlet is clearly X'd, and now
We
that you
think
guys, as Tig
this-
pulls out the map,
This
Can
is
I-
the one where
this is
the-
where Reshka is apparently mining in here.
Okay. Can I tell the crew to be ready? Like, is there some sort of
How do you do
advantage
so?
to that? So Zaza, loud enough only for the crew to hear, but not so loud, like confidently booming or anything. Just tells people to start manning the cannons.
Got it.
And
There are
her-
two
and
cannons
her
around, but
spike is
everybody's
up.
sort of like, yeah, a couple of them have a crossbow or two that they level against the railing of the ship and just sort of start looking on alert. Everybody using their passive perception to the max of its ability.
I'm just gonna go over to Tig as he's just kind of sailing it in, and just say like, you
I've seen fog like this.
and you've
Kano's gonna
sailed
put her
before,
armor
right?
on in the background.
What's
You've
that,
s-
Nesbit?
You sailed before, yes, many times. And you've never seen anything like this?
Well, I've never done no long journeys like this, but nor have I ever been on this side of Emporia. So,
Okay.
I don't know. Frankly, Antita, I don't know.
Alright, thank you, Tig.
is Zygo reattuned to the Four Telescope at this point, or would it have to be another short rest for him to get it?
It would have to be another short rest.
That's a bummer. All right. Well, you still have it then. If you're still attuned to it, keep it for now.
Kano's gonna look into, she's putting her armor on, but she'd like to look into the future, man.
What are you looking at?
It was landscape, creature, or
Object.
Yeah, since you're attuned to it, Zygo, you might want to center the blurb on the actual.
Yeah. Go landscape for right now.
Okay.
I'll walk you.
Go
Zygo
ahead
will
and
be
make
there
that wisdom save.
walking her through it.
okay. And I have to make a save.
Uh-huh. Every time you use
So we'll do landscape. 19.
19's a success. A full minute into the future, nothing changes as you stare at the landscape. The fog does swirl in an odd pattern, but nothing leaps out of this. There is like a dark hole in the cave up some slick rock that seems pretty difficult to climb, that you sort of focus on. It's the only real thing ahead of you. Nothing comes up over the edge of the mountain as you roll into the this little circular port, this natural port. And nothing comes out of the cave to investigate. There's just silence, and notably, there's no boat here. However Reshka got here, maybe she got here via the land, but if she got here via boat, there's no remnant of it.
That's not great.
I think that, well, this is where we're going, yes? Well, Captain?
Yes.
If we're going in there, we should probably leave some people with the boat.
And then Zaza like pulls Nesbit a little closer and whispers in his ear, like, I don't have such a great feeling about this place. I've never felt this scared in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Tig?
Oh.
And like, Nesbit will just kind of go to Tig. I don't know if you'll need this yet, but I just want to make sure someone in this boat knows this. And I'll just like go through the operation of how to make the boat fly.
Alright, so you just pull it up here. Alright.
Yeah. And also, if you try to steal the ship from me or the captain, you can't. I will it to be so. And then, like, Nesbit just kind of says that very confidently, like, you cannot steal this ship. And
Roll
then
an
just...
Arcana check.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Please work.
Oh, that's so good.
That's good. Arcana?
Yep.
Oh, I have a +0, but that's an 18.
Jesus.
There's a rippling in the water as Zygo, like, as Nesbit declares that to the empty air. You may fill in a fourth slot.
Holy Jesus.
Oh, wow.
This is
All of a
escalating.
sudden,
Wow.
the voice of Gilbert Gottfried comes out of the boat.
Zygo, Nesbit, in a similar way that you can pull the boat, you may also anchor it without any physical anchor.
Ooh, cool.
That's
Wow.
That makes
That's dope.
sense.
That's
that makes
really dope.
sense. That is hilarious. I just said it for shits and gigs. 4.
Zygo will turn to Kano up in the crow's nest still, and say, Kano, if she is in there, and she is in danger, I'm going to need you to stop me from doing something very stupid. I don't know what I will do when I see her.
Do you need me to hold you back or to go in and get her? I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Alright, so what's the plan? Are we supposed to wait out here while you lot go in and take a look?
Tig, we're gonna take a look real quick.
This place gives me the creeps.
Joey picks up Charlie, gives Sven a nod, and walks over to Tig. Joey very solemnly hands Charlie to Tig and says, please guard him with your life.
Sure. Roll a persuasion check.
That's going to be an 18.
Great. Yeah, Sven also assists you with that a doe-eyed persuasion check behind, and Tig looks at the two children and looks at this disgusting banana slug that is already slimed all over his entire left shoulder.
Yeah, I'll watch him.
Thanks, Tig. You're a real pal. Joey taps him on the shoulder.
Held in the air, Charlie, well, he can't roll on his back, does the next best thing, which is just sort of to, like, convex himself.
Hate this.
That's so bad.
Hate this
And
goddamn
does not
thing.
receive any pets as Tig puts Charlie the banana slug down. If you guys are all
Joey-
heading up this slick slope, I'll just need an action description. Joey, go ahead.
Turns to Sven and says, "Hey Sven, so we're gonna go into this super creepy thing. I know last time that we had an interaction, I almost died, and also you probably almost died because we all almost died. So you don't have to come if you don't want to, but you're welcome to come if you'd like to."
He looks at the cave entrance. He shakes his head.
Whoa.
Okay,
Whoa.
that's probably a smart decision. I kind of feel like this is a canary in a coal mine, but it looks like we're going anyways.
He puts a hand on your shoulder for a second as you turn away to like go adventure, and he really quick just like buries you in a hug, puts his whole head in your chest and like holds you really tight for a moment, and then gets himself, and then stands back by Tig, behind his leg. Tig like looks down at this little child holding the back of his knees and has to kind of like bite his lip from feeling the emotions.
Joey
just-
also has little, like, she's got little tears in her eyes, and then she nods and then turns back around.
Hurry back!
Kano's gonna turn around and point to Henry the polar bear and Seth the mole and say, "Henry, Seth, you come with us.
Henry and
Whole
Seth
bodies would be helpful."
will
I
walk
think.
along with
Taser
you.
fodder.
Heads up, gang. Water breathing still popped. Water walk is gone, and I'm out of third level spell slots. So if we go in the water, we go in the water.
Right.
We're breathing.
We're breathing.
And wherever we go, I want to be in front. Right?
Okay. Everybody.
I'll walk with you too.
The
You wanna go in
trip up
back,
this
like
slick
camp
set of
counselor style?
rocks is going to require any kind of creative save you can justify making to get up it. So if you're just gonna try to hard press like get your way up, give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, I love acrobatics.
Can I
That was
use
great.
athletics?
22.
If you can find a way to justify using athletics, but if you're just trying to balance on the slippery rock and walk your way up, it's gonna be an acrobatics.
I'm talking like
21.
hold and hoist.
If you have something to grab onto and hold and hoist, you totally can.
Are they the rock? Wait, can you explain that
You have
again?
a
please?
slick rock wet face leading up to an open, dark hole in the side of this mountain. There's no handholds. It's eroded smooth by the ocean. So if there was anything to you probably
Kano-
need somebody to like pound a rope up there for you to grab, and that would justify
Can
athletics.
Kano have 2 javelins and use them as like
Yeah, you can. Roll an athletics check.
taking spears?
16 acrobatics from Psycho.
Okay, that's good enough, Joey, and you are up.
16? Oh, 16.
16.
That was fine for them.
Acrobatics.
You do get up, but both of those javelins are now unusable.
Yeah, it's cool.
Both of those javelins are now unusable.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I rolled a dirty 20 with acrobatics.
Dirty 20
Gexy
with acrobatics
Barbarian,
hit you up.
man.
Is there a way that I can help people coming up? Like,
You could throw a rope down.
yeah, I'll throw a rope down.
Great. Zaza throws a rope, kind of floats in the water. Nesbit, you still haven't made your way up?
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna writhing tide and fly my way up.
Harry Vandergelder, yes, I've made my way up. Brisk ocean water here. Meanwhile, who else did you go? Oh yeah, Seth. I can't get up. I try as I might, I can't get up. You suspect Seth might be faking. And he just sort of, sorry, did what I could. And he swims back towards the colony. Bit of a coward, isn't he? Shall we go in?
As
Let's
Nesbit magnetos his way up, he goes like, "Yeah, that sounds good."
Wow. Yuck.
Oh no, you don't see the ants. I'm just floating.
Oh yeah, they're all invisible, so whoom, down. But you still hear them.
Yeah, you do.
All of you look into the dark cave. and begin to walk forward and are swallowed by that darkness. Meanwhile, the mist behind you swirls just a bit faster, imperceptibly, and faster.
Wait, I
And
kind of
that's
am like peeved that Seth just dipped, even though we gave him an order and he's on the ship. Can I make an intimidation check to be
you
like,
can.
okay,
Go ahead.
sorry, I realized
To
as I
send
was
this
letting it
innocent to
sit.
his death? Yeah, totally. Roll an
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
intimidation
yeah.
check.
Well, you can't just fucking do that. Like, if he was working on a ship before,
Technically, he doesn't work for you. He's just...
I know. So it's
Yeah,
like,
you can roll the
gotta like
intimidation.
establish the command, right? 18.
He rolls a nat 20. As you call after him, what do you yell after him?
Seth, I know bloody well you can climb a rope and you've been ordered to come with us.
Yeah, well, I'm already out of the boat, and you're already over there, so good luck.
Just screaming this.
Tig, give him
Best of luck.
Tig, give him something really
Best of
crappy to do. I'm talking to you, Seth.
We can't hear you. Best of luck.
I'm gonna put fucking Charlie slime in his bed.
Zygo will gently take Kano's arm and lead her back into the cave.
And that's where we're going to take a break, everybody.
Okay.
Make sure you stick around. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, maybe a little less, and then we'll see what the hell this is all about, right? Okay, don't go anywhere. See you in a second.
I set upon the ship at dawn. I wouldn't dare be late. Abilities were checked to see if I
Welcome to the dark hole in the side of Emporia.
I'm just kidding. What's up, gang? Thanks for hanging around through the break.
Oh, that was
Boo.
Cool, man. Cool.
That's how it feels, though. That's how it feels.
So,
God
let's
damn it.
get to the real shit, y'all. We are doing a little experiment today with our battle map. We are going to be integrating Roll20's dynamic lighting. So, certain characters are going to be unable to see things. We're working off of Dylan's perspective here. So even though Nesbit doesn't have night vision, we've given him the ability to see, and Dylan is going to meta play like a good boy. But this will be representative of what the entire group is seeing a little bit. So, describing what you all walk into. The floors of this cavern are made of a very deeply eroded rock. You can tell that when it's high tide, the water probably washes up into this cavern, and makes it so it's not submerged, but certainly like wading in a bit of water, and as such, the floor is damp and a little bit slick. And ahead of you, as you walk through this dark tunnel, there's something that is glowing in the distance. A small circular altar is just sitting in the middle of this misshapen oblong room, pulsing with a glowing light. Everybody make an investigation check, please.
Could I also make an Arcana check?
You may.
Okay,
You
my
may pick
investigation
one.
check was terrible. Okay, oh, well. I guess that means my Arcana
That
check.
you can roll your Arcana check afresh. No worries.
8.
Different juju on the
Wait,
dice.
investigation or Arcana?
She's
one.
making an Arcana check. I prompted everybody for an investigation check. If you'd like to make a different check to replace the investigation check, you can.
Even if you already rolled?
No.
No, both
Oh.
for me are 10.
Okay.
11.
14 on Arcana.
Okay.
I'll make an Arcana as well while we're all. 17 on Arcana.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nothing better.
Cano. Nesbit.
Nothing better, I said.
Okay. Cano. The Arcana check is the only thing that succeeds. There is definitely something magical about the altar in front of you.
As we're standing there in this dark hallway, Nesbit is just going to speak into his fur and say, make sure we're safe and cast Find Traps.
Okay, go ahead.
It is
The
done.
find traps. Oh, it just works. Ants begin to crawl off onto the floor. Where are those bugs? There they are. Just endlessly crawling over the floor until eventually, finally, they fade back up into Nesbit's fur. And you do detect traps.
You knew it.
You get to know the exact point of all the traps within range.
I don't know the exact
he
point. I
just,
do
like,
know the
knows that they
nature.
exist.
I do know the nature of the traps, though.
Okay, you find what in terms of
Okay,
like,
so
know what kind of trap
I'll,
they are?
I'll read it to you.
Read me
A
the
trap
spell,
for the
yes.
purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, glyph of warding, mechanical pit trap, but it doesn't reveal like just like a natural floor or a weakness or like an unstable floor. So I don't
Got it.
know the location of each trap, but I do know the general nature of the danger.
So you detect several traps in this room that have a malevolent magical effect attached to them.
Oh, yay.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? Can I do a survival check to see, because I'm proficient in survival, to see if
What
I
would you
can,
like to do?
Gauge location of traps?
I can do you one better, I think, Jack.
It would be an investigation check for that. I
Oh.
think.
Which we already did.
Mhm.
Zygo's eyes will pulse purple before they then change to being not his Galaxy eyes, but what seem to be his old normal eyes, as he casts in rapid succession Detect Magic and then Disguise Self.
Okay. Detect magic does indeed light up.
If
You
we
get a
see Reshka, I
ping
don't want her to see me like this.
here, 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 here.
Okay. that I will point those places out to everybody. That will stay up for 10 minutes, so long as I keep concentration. So
Okay.
I'll be aware of any magical sources for the next 10. And I point those out to everybody. There seems to be some sort of a magical energy coming from.
And it's not
Okay.
good.
Well, so here's my question. And Joey will open up her pocket. and pull
Also,
out-
you guys can move your characters anywhere you'd like inside of this room, just in general, just so you know. Just don't go outside the walls unless you're declaring it.
Joey will pull out a yikes. Joey will pull out a golden coin from one of her pockets and say, is it worth us setting off the trap just to see what happens?
Well, we don't know the nature of the traps at all.
You know the School of Magic, don't you,
I
Gabe?
do.
The middle altar is enchantment, and the doors are necromantic.
Holy shit. To the group.
If they are doors, then I think
Yeah, these are when I'll describe them briefly. Is they're very crudely carved, like stone rounded doors that would require like a handle and a move, like rolling them out of the way.
What does necromantic mean?
Death
Yeah.
energy.
So it would kill us?
It is related to
That.
undeath or, undead.
zombie
Necromancy
magic.
covers a lot of
Zombie
things.
magic.
Could be zombies, could be vampires, could be...
I mean, also when Sven was in the box, we detected necromantic energy, and it was
Right,
just like
because
a
it was an
fake death.
induced
It
sleep.
was like an induced sleep, yeah.
Oh.
It covers a lot of stuff.
Can I make a religion check?
You may.
$13.
There is a similar reverence to this place that it seems as though, while simple, it is built in worship and for the reason of housing something. There's writing on the altar as you're looking at it especially closely. Does anybody speak? Nobody would speak Celestial, right?
What
have-
the hell
I
is
have-
that?
Well, I mean,
There's
Comprehend-
only 4 known languages, which
comprehend
are Common,
languages.
Scalicc.
Do you want
So
to cast?
Zygo-
nobody
Zygo-
has like a special class ability to speak
I mean,
Celestial.
Zygo could speak Celestial.
I mean, it depends, George, because it's like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know if I have a class ability. I technically have a background ability, but that was like just a random, I think, picking any language. And since there are only like 4 languages known,
Did you pick Celestial?
I technically did. I have it right
Then,
here,
yeah,
but
then you got
okay.
Hilarious.
Wow.
I don't know how Nesbit knows that, but you can figure that out right now.
Okay.
Came to you in a dream.
Dreams of stars.
Yeah, I technically, yeah, I just have Celestial. I just picked it as like a shits and gig thing. Okay.
You know what?
what's up?
You can even color that as it's new knowledge that you feel the part of you that's connected to that alien in the
Yep,
mirror.
yep,
It just sort of
yep.
makes sense to you.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay,
I love that.
Nesbit, I guess if Nesbit does Nesbit have to go closer to read it?
Yes, you do.
Right,
Yes,
of course
you
I do.
Yep,
I'm gonna say like, Kano, can you be close to me?
Dano wordlessly will accompany Nesbit up to the altar, keeping her guard. Looking at the floor for tiles.
Got it. Nothing. You guys don't trip anything as you walk forward.
Okay, I'll go and I'll just try to read it. Also, at this point, I think both Kano and Nesbit have lit up torches, just so we know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Torches.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Well, in that case, I'll get you guys shed some light, some bright lights. It gives you 30 feet of bright light and 30 feet
so.
of low light,
I think so.
and then an additional 30 of low light. Great. And Kano as well is going to light up a torch.
Oh,
Do you
well,
wanna-
Nesbit has one. I think that's good.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, a little bit of light sprung from him, hopefully on your sheets, or it'll show up later. There is just a script written on the altar, and it says over and over, repeating and repeating. Minutes to hours to minutes to hours to minutes to hours, and it blends into itself all along the rim of this altar. Additionally, there are these little indents in the surface of the altar, just like seemingly random. You can make any check that you think of to try to decipher the nature of these, but each will have a different difficulty DC that I'm not going to tell you which one's the more difficult. So you can make an Arcana check, you can make a Religion check, you can make an Investigation, a Perception, but each of those has a different DC, depending on which one you make.
I guess I'll do Perception.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I take out the Foretelloscope again and look at the object?
Yes. Make a Wisdom save.
27.
Yeah.
Oh,
you do.
Jesus.
Funny.
That's a 17 for me.
17. You look at the object and you hear Nesbit say, "A butterfly. It's a butterfly." And then Nesbit, you look at it and realize
It's
that
a
they-
butterfly. It's a butterfly.
Incredible!
So good. Killing me.
Oh fuck, that's so
It does.
good.
And do the indents look like basically? Does this look like
randomly moved constellation?
like yeah?
patterns.
It looks like a star pattern. And I'll say I think it's these are star patterns. Zygo, these are star patterns.
Alright. Zygo, pulling out the maps, is gonna head over next to Kano and Nesbit and take a look at this thing.
Nesbit, you realize
Mm.
that you have an exact star map of this constellation from way back in
Oh,
your first day
Zygo.
in Brickton.
Yep.
Not your first day, but your day before, on your first day of the job of the Pendletons, you purchased a bunch
When
of
I
star
pulled it
maps
from-
Birdie Slimtongue, and you
Yes, I did.
sucked it in with your tongue. This is that map,
Yes, I did.
and it lays
Oh.
out
Jesus.
on the altar perfectly.
Wow.
Come on. It's
And
Zygo's most
chills
chaotic.
run up your back. Yeah. Make a religion check,
Alright.
Zygo.
Alright. 15?
You recall what Gordon Hoopstetter from the Emporian University was describing to you about this supposed like holy family, the mother, the father, the brother, and the very little known about sister,
Right.
with a smattering of dots that you guys were unable to identify at the time, but now you link back, look at all of these, realize that it's the same pattern. And even more still, Zygo, it's the exact same constellation you see in your visions of two hurling asteroids heading towards the planet through the
Yep.
wings.
Of this. Are we saying that this butterfly in whatever form we're saying it is a representation of the sister?
Yes, appears to be. To give you guys like a D&D kind of comparison, butterflies are very much as revered and mystical and as large as dragons.
Mm.
Oh, are they
Cool.
giant?
There are chromatic butterflies. They are
Dope.
as big as, in the same way
That's
that
the
coolest
moths
shit
are
I've
sort of
ever
like,
heard.
Fucking cool.
whereas
That's the
moths are sort of
coolest.
like wyverns and
Ugh.
dragon adjacent,
Ugh.
butterflies are these
Oh,
majestic,
man.
beautiful,
Ugh.
magical
George.
things. So,
George.
That's so beautiful.
what you are looking at right now, in a D&D sense, could be Baphomet or Tiamat or something in that kind of vein. Or
Right.
something
A-
completely
a-
unrelated, something new, but dragon related butterfly related.
Like a dragon god, basically.
Right. Yes, right. So this is basically like a representation, but you don't know what the sister represents. Nothing. No information on that has
Sure.
been given to you. You don't know what the principles of this goddess are. You don't know what it represents. Nothing. But the
Jesus,
ornamentation
okay.
around the altar now clearly becomes the delicate scales of butterfly wings.
That's so cool.
Um,
Does it seem like there is a puzzle here? Does it seem like if you moved it, it would like shift a thing?
Roll an investigation
Yes.
check.
Oh, that's not amazing. It's an 11.
That's what
Could
you
I
needed a
roll
10.
an investigation?
oh no, he needed a 10.
We're
When you
good.
put your fingers underneath the table, you feel grooves, and you feel like you could twist it if you wanted to.
All right. I
Anna's
am
gonna
Wait,
look
not
I
at
have
the
an
thing
idea.
again.
Wait, are you gonna tell everybody what this is?
immediately. Yeah.
Joey is gonna twist her fingers and say "Leviosa," and a ghostly wisp of a hand will break off of hers and just remain bobbing in the air.
This might require more strength than that I can give, although I certainly like it as an idea. I think there is no harm in trying to use that first.
Thank you, Zyko.
Of course.
Pleased at herself for getting praised for once.
Can Kano take a look at the thing again with the for telescope? There's no limit, right?
There's no
No, it's
limit,
just a save
but
every
you
time.
do risk a blindness
Blinding.
if you roll one botch, and permanent disadvantage unless you are like lesser restored, which Gabe is running out of spell slots.
Well, I can lay on hands myself too.
You could lay
for
on hands
5.
yourself and
Yeah.
cure your blindness. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I also was curious about the doors.
Well, yeah, we'll get to
Like
that.
I didn't know if to look at. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 11.
11 is a failure.
Okay.
So there is a blast of light. That's not a blast of light. Where's the blast of light?
It's like,
Yeah, shing. Ah, my eye.
sparkle.
To be fair, I
Just
rolled a 2.
A booming at the eyepiece, and one of your eyes just goes like white.
Ugh.
Can I you right?
Ugh. This eye, yes, not this one. Ooh.
Oh, that happened to me once too. It was so crazy. Maybe I should try.
Yes, being blind
no.
is crazy.
Joey takes the more telescope.
No,
No,
she
no, no,
doesn't.
no.
No, she doesn't.
She hands it back.
No, you never had it, Joey.
Hands it back.
I think Nesbit is just gonna.
So wait, real quick, how long does that last for? Is it just like for a blip, or is it for?
It's permanent unless you fix it magically.
Okay, Gana will boom, and she's got -5.
-5.
That
I-
killer.
yeah, so
and the
we
eye
probably should
returns
just-
to its normal color.
I think Nesbit is gonna. Just being very careful if I have to make an investigation check to make sure I don't get too close, but like just look at what the doors look like.
Yeah. So they're like anybody who's ever played Skyrim, the doors that lead into the Dragon Priest rooms, the Dragon Claw. So basically,
there's a
these
theme
are
here.
rounded doors embedded in this slick wet stone,
Okay.
with these little like handle-like grooves at like 10 and 2 for a steering wheel that you would have to roll out of the way to reveal the way forward.
What is like the doors? Are they just rounded stone, no iconography?
The rounded stone, there is celestial iconography, all of which says minutes to hours,
Minutes
to
to
minutes
hours.
to hours, to minutes to hours.
Minutes to hours. Right, and if Nesbit hasn't said that, he just will say like, also it says minutes to hours.
We have seen and heard that whatever sort of ore or crystal is found here has time warping properties in a similar way to the Four Telescope. It is possible that this is telling us how time works here. that the minute that we experience is an hour somewhere else, or vice versa?
N- uh, I've already looked at the altar, I guess. Because I was gonna say, George, is there anything in here that might look like a sundial of some
No.
kind? Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Had to say
I
it.
like it. I
Good
like
question.
it.
Okay.
Zaza is totally freaked out and just kind of silent. And you know how a dog gets when they get spooked and they like twitch and they look at stuff really
Hackles
fast?
are up.
Yeah. That's
Hair
how
on the
she-
back, usually kind of spiky.
Yeah.
Joey, do you want to see if you can move this?
I've been waiting for this very moment.
Wait. And then just Nesbit just backs up. Just like backs up.
As
Joey,
does
move
Camo.
yourself where you gotta get to.
She's using mage
I'll back
hands.
up as she initially starts to move
she's
it, but I
using
think
mage
at some
hand.
point we're gonna
Yeah.
need to.
You are
she's mage handing.
unable to budge this object with mage hand.
That's
It's
what I
too
figured.
heavy.
I didn't even get to try.
It's not
Can
any
the
kind of
boss
check
has
you
that?
can make. It's just the spell has a limit on weight it can move.
It's a weight limit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah, Kenel or Zaza or our new friend can try
Oh yes.
to.
Would you like me to move that scary altar?
That would be awesome. Thanks, Polar Bear.
I mean, I don't.
My
mean
name's Henry, but yes, I suppose you could call me out by my species.
I don't mean to sheep to the slaughter this new friend of ours, but
Dick
I
said
might need some
that.
help here. It seems there are two sets of handprints here.
Olga and Cano will go opposite Henry.
I have to assume that it's gonna be moving to form a pattern, so someone needs to identify the pattern that it's like. This is a sliding puzzle, right? So if Zygo has the map that identifies it, he probably needs to be close enough to see and
Yeah.
to tell them when to stop. So Zygo's close enough that whatever's probably going to affect this thing is going to affect him.
Okay. Both of Hannah, Cano, roll an athletics check with advantage.
Oh, we love to hear that.
Is it stupid to say like covering their eyes? behind them?
You're Indiana Jones in it. Close your
Yeah.
eyes. Sure.
Okay, can I do
22.
Yeah.
You just what'd you get?
22.
Okay. You guys move this thing, pick it up, and then turn it 90 degrees, and then suddenly there's this rushing of energy. A purple light fills this little cavern, and then you all just hear.
Oh
Shit.
no, now it's starting.
Shit. I started
Okay.
countdown.
Hey, let's finish this puzzle.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
I'm looking at the star map. I'm looking at the thing. Does it look similar?
It looks exactly the same.
The map hasn't moved at all.
The map is exactly the same, hasn't moved even a little bit.
Wait, so the
Again,
entire
you're
thing
only
moved
detecting
90s.
magic here, here, and here, Zygo. But as this thing turns, and here, Zygo, but as... Sorry, of course, this is going to be where the delay kicks in, but I'll
Okay,
just keep
sorry.
talking on the
You
delay.
said 3 of the 4 doors.
It moves. 3 of the 4 doors have a necromantic energy to them. And then as you do the turning on this altar, the enchantment magic from the altar moves through the air to the left door that was previously unmagical, and it settles there as the ticking continues.
Shit.
For
And seems
telescope?
to crescendo.
Perhaps this is actually the time to use that on that door.
Make a wisdom
Hey,
save.
Cano will do that. Do you have wheel or woe today, Zygo?
I do. I have 1 left. If it's dire,
a wheel?
I have a wheel. If it's dire,
All right. Okay, it'll be fine. Wow. Okay.
You're
12.
adding your own plus because it's a save.
12 fucking wheel. Take the last one. You only need to
Well,
beat a
because
13.
Oh, is it 13? Oh, okay.
So you auto succeed if you do the
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my last.
Also, Hannah,
one.
you're adding your own like aura to the saves, right?
I'm adding +9 to the 3 that I
Okay,
rolled.
cool.
Yes.
Gotcha. Understood. Making sure. Just making sure.
Got it. You take a look. You see a full minute into the future. You see all of you ducking through this door as rocks begin to fall from the ceiling and this entire chamber begins to collapse in on itself. And you all make it through unharmed. And then...
So that's in a minute. We
back,
have a minute.
Everybody go
you
through the
start
door.
hearing something in the ceiling. Everybody begins to panic. The whole room begins to shake. Do we all head through?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody may move yourself right here.
Oh boy.
This is really scary, George.
Oh boy.
But I
I'm
like
floating in blackness.
They're also split in the rod. Still have it popped. Detect magic. Am I pulling anything 30 feet in either direction?
Well, you guys some of you are on top of each other. There we go. Okay. 30 feet in either direction.
Yeah.
No magic detected. However, there is a glowing source of light coming from up here that you guys can see in utter darkness that you were cast into, except for the torch that's being held aloft by Nesbit. And there is just like a low, vibrating hum.
Do the people that have dark vision see anything in particular down the two tunnels?
Not quite
I
yet.
can't.
These obstructions are in the way. Henry, anybody want to move forward and make some investigation?
I will.
Yeah.
Roll a
Yeah.
stealth check. Anybody who wants to?
Oh, I just started moving. Okay, I will also I'm gonna make a stealth check and then investigation.
I want to go with Joey.
Okay, you can also roll a stealth check, Zaza.
Okay, stealth.
Okay, my stealth was a 15, but my investigation, I rolled a 5, but my investigation is also low.
Zaza, what was your stealth?
My stealth was 5.
Okay, great.
Oh, no.
So move your guys to where you're going to.
I got a 15 on investigation, so.
Okay, got it.
Do I also have to roll investigation?
No need.
Right. I'm gonna
That's
move
fine.
towards the light. How far can I move?
You can move all the way up. Combat has not started. I would stop right there. No, you're gonna want to move back here.
You were just going
because
to stay, like, to see what was.
that
Yeah, they're getting towards the light.
Wait, where did she go?
is where a significant thing. She's just on the other side of the wall to you,
Okay.
Natasha. That
Split
big
in the
black
wall,
thing in the
yeah.
middle of the room is a
Yeah,
big
Natasha, move.
stone piece, like natural piece of stone in the middle of the
Yep.
cave.
Okay.
We love an
Okay.
actual cave.
Oh,
Well, so I
So-
can see green, right?
Damn.
This is what you see. A big stone white arc in the middle of this room suddenly begins to glow with an ethereal energy. There's a fading, wavering blue that fills the archway from the entire stone outline to the floor. And then, as if shot out of it, stumbling backward and extraordinarily damaged, 4 tall, imposing figures are knocked through this wavering barrier as if appearing from nowhere, on their butts, and with clinking of metal.
What the?
Smoking in places, chipped pieces of armor, they all turn around. This is what you see ahead of you. Four ghostly, energy-filled, empty suits of armor simply turn around, and immediately, as soon as they do, spot Zaza peeking a little too far around the corner, and so combat begins.
Okay.
Everybody
Zaza
make-
rages. Zaza rages.
That you can rage on your turn. Everybody roll initiative.
yep.
Boop.
Yep.
Oh, 2.
Oof.
Wait, so I botched the
21.
first one, but then I got 21 on the second one.
Don't you have advantage?
Yes, so
Yeah.
you got 21.
So 21's the
Yeah.
only
Okay,
one that
so
matters.
21. Okay, so I don't even have to say it.
Kenna rolled a 2. Zaza
I'm used
rolled
to
a
going last
21.
though, because I don't get any bumps to initiative. I need to find any
I
dice.
have to go up here. 21, Zaza.
Uh-huh.
Great. Zygo.
23.
Nice.
Joey.
21.
Nice. Okay. Nesbit.
22.
Damn, you guys rolled fucking hot.
Yeah.
Fire.
So hot.
All of us.
All of us together as a group.
Every single one
Henry.
of us.
The average.
16.
So good.
And now these suckers.
I'm so slow too. It's gonna take me like 2 turns to fucking get up.
Let's see here.
2.
Roll all of these. Sorry, gang. Oh, that's hilarious. Hang on, gang. Just putting all these ones in. And this one. Oh. And the final one. I'm about to describe all of them to you in just a moment.
Yes.
So, what you see before you.
Oh, man.
On the left, outlined in yellow, you see a... So sorry.
I'll move over here just so you can see it, I guess. Just so the audience can
here
see
it is.
it.
Perfect. I think.
Ugh. Great.
Because they're looking at
You
nothing
see
right now.
in yellow a suit of armor. Again, these are empty suits of armor that are standing before you. They are wreathed in runes that are glowing as they slowly begin to fade after having passed through this rift in space. The first one that you see, all the way on the left, outlined in yellow, is wielding what look like 2 massive rounded shields, one on each arm. However, it also looks as though it has sustained a little bit of damage. There is something, besides just like general beaten up and pieces chipped off and lots of damage, there's something stuck in its back, as if somebody has embedded a big heavy object in its back.
Interesting.
Right here, this one here.
Are we supposed to be able to see these?
We're too far away at this point.
Everyone's too far away.
Yeah,
I-
this is just for
This
Nesbit
is
to
Zaza
take
and
a look
Joey.
at. Zaza and Joey are getting a look at this, and Nesbit will take a look for the rest of the party as well. The second one in line, outlined in black, is wielding a massive great axe in its hand. However, is completely missing its helm. Its head is missing. Additionally, pardon me, folks. Nope, that's it. It's just missing its head. Besides, again, lots of general damage. This one here, sorry, gang, I'm like doing like a little numbers game, is appears to have been marked by like some kind of scorch mark, giant streaks of scorch, either from fire or some sort of radiant attack, all up its front, and it's swinging this massive mace in a circle as it begins to approach. And this one all the way on the side is holding what looks like it used to be a glaive that has been chopped in half. It's like jagged at the end, and it seems to have changed to wielding them in kind of a dual stance. And that otherwise, the general damage is the only interesting thing you see about this. Yes,
Would you
Joey.
characterize them as being bloodied?
Yes, I would.
All of them?
All of them appear bloodied.
Cool.
And now we begin. Zygo, your turn.
Does Zygo hear them shout or any sound, something that would cue him off to there being something over there?
There is a of energy as they exit this rift,
All right.
but that is all.
I will take a of energy. Zygo is moving down this hallway. Go 25 feet. Gets him to about there. 30 feet gets him to there. Okay. He can't see or 55, 60 feet away from him. Okay, well that's exciting. That is also too far for Detect Magic to tell me much about them. So Zygo is going to... Zygo will fire up a shillelagh as his bonus action, just in case these things start moving towards him, as he takes his staff out from behind his back. And he will... Man, do I not want to waste spell slots right now. He will throw his last freebie guiding bolt at the one wreathed in yellow. No, the Headless Horseman. Headless is black, right?
The black one, yes.
Throwing it at the black one.
Got it. Yeah, for general idea, there's one that's green, one that's black, one that's gold, and one that's blue.
Okay, throwing it at black. That is so good. That is a 28 to hit.
Good job.
Ooh.
28 does hit.
Incredible. That is going to be 18 radiant damage.
18 radiant damage. What attack is this again? Sorry.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt. So that's big, right? Because this thing reels back.
And
how much damage?
18 radiant.
Got it.
And the next attack against him will be at advantage.
Got it.
That's
We'll do
great.
a little marker. All right, Zygo, that's your turn. Nesbit's
That is
you.
my turn.
Okay, so Nesbit's actually back here. Somewhere around here, I think, is what it was. Yeah. He will bonus action Zephyr Strike and just skate all the way over here.
Got it.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see.
Oh, that was a big one.
This is very weird. I'm trying to see where I can see them. Not there. Okay. And I guess I'm just going to throw out a fairy fire on all of them.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
got it.
great. Thanks, Dylan.
Perfect. It's a deck save individually for them, correct?
Individually, they may all make it.
I'm
What's
glad
your
that
DC?
my advantage did nothing for you, Jackie, but when
Oh, I
Dylan
didn't-
gives you advantage...
Uh,
Oh, thanks,
for the
Nesbit.
sake of
Is this
simplicity, by the way.
consistent?
Yeah, what's up?
For the sake of simplicity, let's identify them based on the color of the outline circle. So yellow, black, red, and blue will be
Okay.
how you designate your
That's fine.
target.
Great.
Okay, yellow. What's your DC?
14.
Fails.
Nice.
Let's have this. That'll be pink. Black will succeed.
But
Okay.
you already have advantage on him thanks to this
Red
guy.
will succeed,
Jesus.
and blue will fail.
Okay. So you have advantage against yellow and blue for a while,
And black for one turn.
black for one turn.
Okay, yeah,
And that's my
perfect.
turn.
So that's sort of just that weird light summons around them and outlines two of the four of them. What's next? Next is Joey.
Oh man, I have so many ideas. Okay. I have first okay, this is what I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna cast grease in front of them.
Okay.
I have a thought behind that.
Describe what that looks like.
As Joey puts her hand on the ground, shooting black liquids used from her fingers and comes to rest immediately in front of them.
Perfect. What's the square footage?
It's 10 feet, but I was thinking of having it in like a slightly more narrow part, so there's still maybe a 5-foot block for us to go around, but they're big enough that they'd probably have to cross through it.
Like that? Or is it 10-foot radius?
Sorry,
What's the-
10-foot square. 10
10
foot.
foot square. So that would be the size of it. Right there?
Yeah, maybe even a little lower down, like if you moved it diagonally down. 1 square. Does that make sense?
I don't know if we'll be able to.
There?
Yeah, because we can skirt that, right?
They're the same
Yeah.
size category that we are. If we can skirt it, they can skirt it.
Okay, fine. Put it right in front of them.
Got it.
Thank you.
They're good?
Yeah, you know what? Just put it right on top of them.
That good?
Yeah, so 2 of them already have to make the save.
Right now? Or at the beginning of their turn?
At the
At the
believe
beginning
it's
of their
the beginning
turn.
yeah.
Okay, got it. Perfect. So that grease raises from the floor. Zaza, your turn.
Oh, actually, that's not true. When it appears, every creature has to succeed a dex saving throw or fall
Okay,
prone.
perfect.
And a
Let's do
creature that enters the area or ends its turn must do it.
Yellow succeeds. Black fails. So black
He's
goes
prone.
prone.
What's prone again?
Just on the floor.
Lying down.
On the
On
floor.
the ground.
It means you'll have
Atta-
advantage
ranged
against
attacks will
Tanda.
have disadvantage, but melee attacks will have advantage.
Okay.
At this
So that's-
point, he's also radiant bolted though, so,
Yeah, so
even
you
a
already
ranged
had
attack would have
advantage.
regular.
Mhm.
And then Joey's gonna move a little bit forward,
Okay,
just by like 5 or 10 feet.
go ahead. Zaza, it's your turn.
Zaza's gonna rage. But like a fear rage. So like ooh, like big. And then she's going to attack with her maul the one who's prone.
The one who is prone. Go ahead and move yourself where you're going to move.
And don't move into the grease, Natasha.
Not into the grease. Oh wait, let me switch my little mousy mouse. Okay. So I'm gonna be right here. That's safe.
Yeah, but you can't reach them
Oh, I can't?
unless
No.
you have
You can only
10
attack
foot
from
range.
5 feet away.
Oh shoot. Wait, can I be like
You can be on the diagonal.
You mainly
Like
diagonal,
this.
but then you're in front of all of them.
Yeah, 4 of them.
So
that's okay. I would rather them attack me than Joey.
okay.
So you're gonna bonus action
don't-
rage,
I
right?
think they were gonna attack.
Wait, what?
Natasha,
She-
you're gonna bonus action
Sorry.
rage, correct?
Maybe my idea was
She did.
bad.
She raged.
Yes, I raged. I
Yes.
raged.
Zaza's doing her job. She's the tank. She should be
Yeah.
up in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Boom. Rage. As you enter within 5 feet of this red suit of armor, its mace swinging around in a like typhoon. Roll a dexterity save, please.
Dexterity save.
With
You
advantage.
have advantage on this as
On
a
dex-
barbarian,
On dex
so you
save?
can roll
Yep,
a dex save.
you do.
Yeah.
So roll it with advantage.
Bless you.
Oh,
Bless
15. Thank you. Sorry, everyone. Oh, and a
15
nat
sec-
20.
Nat
A nat
20.
20.
Nat
That's
20,
great.
you feel it like absolutely about to collide with your dome, and then you just whoosh, and it whooshes past you. You are safe. Continue taking your turn as normal.
Wait,
You've
so
used
can
your
I
bonus
double?
action.
Can I attack
You can now
him
double attack.
and the one who's prone?
You can split it, absolutely.
That's so good.
Who would
Okay,
you like
yeah,
to
that's-
attack first?
That's. I'm gonna attack the one who attacked me.
Okay.
If they
So-
attacked her as she came into range.
It was like an effect. These are, they've got stats
Cool,
and
cool.
stuff.
So
Like a
I'm-
pole arm type thing?
Wait.
Yeah,
so
good
what do
to-
I?
good to
I
take a
have
note
to
of.
roll first. I'm sorry. I always forget. What do
It's
I roll?
okay. You roll your attack first, which is going to be with your weapon that you're using. So if you're going to use your maul, is that what you're using?
Yeah,
to
it's a
attack?
+7 thing.
You roll the
Yes.
+7, and then
Okay.
you roll the damage, which should be like the smaller than 20 dice size.
Okay, so I got a 12
12 is a miss.
on the first one.
Yeah, you just come up on absolute blunt armor that totally tanks the strike. Go ahead and roll another attack. Would you like to split this one against the guy who's prone?
If he's prone, he's not that much of a threat. Or
They're
no.
all
I'm
threats.
gonna do him because I get advantage on
Yeah.
him, right?
Yes, you do get advantage. That's
Okay,
right.
okay. So then I got a 21.
21 is a hit. Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Roll
And
your
then
damage.
I'm rolling my damage, and I got a 13.
13. You almost shatter this thing. The chest, there's no head on this, so the head, you're like, your normal instinct to aim for the head carries through, and you just slam down on this thing's empty neck, and you see a big crack just all the way down this thing's chest. It has not stopped moving yet, though. But man, it looks like somebody could blow it over.
That's cool.
And it is on the floor also. Next, Red
Wait,
will retaliate.
that's my whole
That
turn.
is your whole
right?
turn, yes. All right, next up, the Red will attack you. That is going to be a 17 versus your AC.
Oh, that's a hit.
That's a hit. You will take.
But may I spirit shield myself?
You may.
Okay. Oh my god.
How much?
10.
10.
Ugh.
So after you soak up 10 of this damage with a burst of energy that pops around you, you only take half the remaining damage, so you will only take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
As this thing just
Love
barely scrapes
That's
against your
it.
shoulder.
Lovely.
Almost nothing else. That is going to be it for that one. Next up is Henry. I shall get there post haste. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
Henry
50,
gonna die.
55, 60. He will take a dash action. That is all he can do.
Oh, man.
Meanwhile, this guy will stand up, making a dex save, question mark?
If you start your turn, oh no, if you end your turn in it.
Okay, so
Heal
he's
up.
going to get back to his feet, moving out of the grease. Will he have to make a save
It
if he
says-
moves?
A creature
Within
that
it?
enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed on a dex
no.
throw or
He
fall
knows
Yeah,
how to
I
do that.
think he enters
He's
a
probably
new
fine.
space, doesn't he?
Sure.
Of the grease?
I'll say yes, but I don't think that's what the spell does.
No?
But
Y'all
sure,
don't think so?
but why not?
All right. He is going to move past you, Zaza, so you may take an opportunity attack if you
Oh
want.
yes, I would like to do that. Wait, can I do that with my
Radiance-
maul?
You can.
Oh, hell
Uh,
yeah.
The Radiant Bolt is no longer in effect because it was the first attack already done.
Wait, so do I just automatically roll the damage or
No, just an attack. Then you
Oh,
roll to
okay.
hit him.
shoot, I rolled an 11.
Okay, that misses. He does get around you, and with the great axe that this thing is holding comes sideways at you through the air. That is going to be a 16 to hit you. Does that hit?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, yes, it hits.
Okay, that is going to be.
Shoot!
What's your AC, Zaza?
What?
Is your AC 16?
Hilarious.
15, okay.
6 halved is 3 damage,
Lovely.
and it will attack one more time.
That's some BS.
Same exact roll, 16 again. Still not much more. Half of 8 is 4 more damage,
Okay.
as this thing just barely gets like little cuts out of your fur. That's gonna be it for that. The blue one will now attack. And this one looks especially menacing. The shattered glaive in its hand, you can see, is like magic is wisping away from it as if it's been completely destroyed. And you literally, before your eyes, see a glowing magical energy fade to nothing over the glaive. In response, it will attack you 2
Wow.
times.
Okay.
Interesting.
Nat 20.
Oof.
Okay.
So that is going to be.
Can't do anything about that, right?
No, you cannot. 12, 17, half of 17. Half of 17 is 8. That'll be 8 damage. Oh, I'm sorry. It'll be more than that. Sorry. So you'll take 10 total damage. And then the next attack is a miss. So one attack catches you with the pointy part of the glaive, and then the jagged remainder of the metallic pole stabs forward, but you swerve to avoid it. Kano, it is now your turn.
Oh, yay! I can't see anything.
Right.
So you'll just have to move where you think.
There we go. Okay, so I will move 25 feet, which is And I will cast Bless on myself, Zaza, and oh no.
You have to be able to see them.
No, you're not close enough.
I'm not close enough at all. Wait, who's right by me?
Me and Henry.
Love Henry.
That's it?
Pretty much. Nesbitt's close-ish.
Okay, then I think I might as well just dash.
Yeah.
To the extra 25.
Yeah. Hold on. It's really not very far. I wish I were faster. I think that's here. I don't know. I think that's there. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm in the vicinity.
That's good, yeah. This one will rush up to Nesbit with both of its shields, basically like punching Captain America shields, that kind of stance. Both will swipe at you, Nesbit. The first attack is a 24. The second is also a 24.
Okay.
2 hits. These don't look particularly devastating. There we go. You will take 15 total damage from both attacks as both shields punish your midsection. And then going back to the top of the order, it's Zygo.
Cool. Zygo's moving forward, 5, 10, 15, 20, getting behind Kano so we can see this whole thing, but still getting behind Kano. I'm now within, I'm within 30 feet of 2 of them. Am I pinging any kind of magic off of them?
They are all pinging enchantment magic.
Enchantment magic, okay. Cool. Well,
you know what? You also get a couple other little pings.
another, yeah? Great.
So the wisp of magic energy that you feel like that Zaza is watching disappear from the glaive is necromantic, but then it's gone. The magic is fully gone.
Oh,
Disappears.
good. We love that.
But there is enchantment magic on this big guy's axe here.
On the guy I hit last time. Okay.
Yeah.
Then let's keep trying to take him down. Zygo holding up his star map as the wand of the Frosty Denizen whips up around it, will lash out, spin, and cast Ray of Frost against that guy.
Nice.
What's the spell? There's a spell attack.
It is an attack against him, and it is a 28 to hit.
28 to hit.
Forking
Does
out.
indeed hit. Describe it.
Let's go. A frosty beam just emits from the book as the wand seems to point directly at him, frozen in space. A ice blue beam shoots out and ice crawls up the metallic of his thing, freezes it, and shatters it.
Boom. And he just falls to the ground. The axe thunks very hard into the ground and just sits there embedded and just deactivates, but you still feel that ping of magic.
All right.
Okay.
That is very magical. Just beware. And that is Zygo's turn.
Okay, after Zygo, it is Nesbit.
Okay, Nesbit, I'm just gonna move out. Sorry, I'm just
You're a Zephyr Strike, so no attacks, correct?
Yep.
Got it.
What a dope spell.
yeah, it's incredible.
Such a good spell.
And I saved on my concentration on that as well.
Great.
So, I'm going to just kind of like seeing that one is like fairy fired and glowing. I'm gonna leave it for Joey for a second.
Good thinking.
And then I'm just going to, my first advantage shot, take one at the red one. Okay. My Zephyr Strike gives me advantage on one of the shots, so this is advantage. That is going to be a 18 to hit.
18. Which one are you attacking? Sorry.
The red one. The red one.
Red one. 18 hits. Yes.
Okay. So Zephyr Strike is the D8. I didn't bonus action this one, but I'll bonus action. I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark, the blue one, just so you know.
Got it.
He's about to feel a lot of pain.
Ooh, good roll. Okay, that's gonna be with the Zephyr Strike D8, that's going to be sorry. That's going to be 15, 16, 20 damage.
20 damage. Gotcha. How much of that is magical?
Right. I think that the Zephyr Strike, I guess it's halved, so 10 damage.
10 damage. Got it.
Because I
10
don't
total?
have a magical crossbow, because you have not given me one in any of the loots.
I gave you a boat.
I didn't ask for
Took it
that.
away.
I'm gonna, and also, can it make a strength save for me?
Yes, it can. 16.
Okay, that's fine.
Does succeed? Okay.
It succeeds, and then I'll take a shot at the blue one.
Got it.
Yeah, that's a 21 to hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
Okay.
About to get lit up.
And this is Hunter's Mark, so
Okay.
I think it's all halved.
Music.
I think it's
Wait,
all
what
halved.
is the little purple dot on
Jesus Christ, I'm so
You
mad
have
that that's
advantage
halved.
against him
them? Oh, okay.
because of Nesbit's spell.
I'm so mad that that's halved because that's max damage. Okay, that is that is a 6, a 6, and an 8. So that is gonna be
20. So 10.
yeah. Well, 12. Add 4.
12.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
it.
You fucked up those jellyfish.
More of this like thing's armor just like conks off, but you do feel that like bend in the metal that the magical attacks are finding purchase a bit more than the physical ones. Okay. Next up is after Nesbit, Joey.
Sneak attack, baby. Pew, pew.
On who?
On the little dude right in front of me.
Yes, he is fairy fired, right? So he will
Yeah.
So you have advantage on the attack.
have advantage.
Oh, good. I didn't roll very high that time. Okay, that was a little better. No, that was a lot better. I take it back. I forgot how much I have on this. 18.
Is a miss.
No.
As you lunge forward, both of the shields block that attack. Anything else?
Joey. Let me think for a minute. Ahem. Joey is going to ready the dodge action, I guess.
Or take the
Well, no,
dodge
I-
action as a bonus action?
Well, I just know he's gonna turn on me. Maybe I'll just
Can you,
disengage.
I don't think you can do.
Yeah, I think
dodge
it's
as
gotta
a
be
bonus.
disengage,
Yeah, then I'll
hide,
just
or dash.
I'll disengage. Is there any place to hide?
Yeah, you could run back behind here.
Crevasse. Okay, I'm going to take the hide action.
It will
I'm
take an
sorry, I
opportunity attack
failed to
against
roll.
you.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to disengage.
Okay, so no hide action. You're just gonna move back here.
Yes.
So in that case, there's no stealth check, and it is aware that you are behind there.
Okay, that's fine. I can go after it again.
No worries.
That
Next
was
up is
just a
Zaza.
failure.
Okay, Zaza's gonna attack the blue one.
Okay.
Okay, so beep beep boop bop ba doo da. But I have
Damn it!
Oh, at the
So
beginning of your turn, I need you to make a dex save.
Oh, why?
Because you're
That's
still
really
in front of the
You are
red one.
within range of the swinging mace.
Okay,
You have
21.
advantage. You have
I got
advantage. Okay, yep.
21.
You save. No damage.
Okay, so the first one I rolled was 16. Hit them all.
16 is a hit.
Okay, so now I get to roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
9.
9 damage. Again, your non-magical maul, you see that it doesn't do quite as much damage as it could.
Oh,
But you do a little bit of damage to it.
okay. Then I'm gonna attack with my scimitar.
You take the scimitar out for the second
Yeah.
attack. Roll that attack
You have advantage.
On the blue one, right?
on the blue one. You have advantage. Remember, roll that attack twice.
Roll twice. So the first one is 21.
Uh-huh.
The second one is 24.
Yeah, that is a hit. Roll your damage.
Okay, and so then my slashing is 8.
8. Okay, 8 full damage. It takes all that damage. Unfortunately, the bleeding effect does not take effect on this construct.
Okay.
But you see this thing really coming apart at the seams now. In response, the swinging mace once again tries to find the side of your head. Will miss with a 12.
Yay!
And
Yeah.
then Henry runs forward. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
Henry.
5, 6, 7. 6. So he will just take the dash action to get next to you. Oh, actually, he'll attack the shield guy right here. Botch. I'm not kidding.
Oh, Henry.
I knew it.
Oh, thanks, Henry.
Just a miss. 17.
Okay, thank God.
Okay,
Okay.
that's the end of Henry's turn. Next up is the blue one, which will attack Zaza 2 times.
And I want to spirit shield myself.
18 on the first hit, 22 on the second hit. First attack's damage is going to be 8 damage, of which you take only 4.
Okay, I rolled a 6.
Okay, so you take no damage on that attack. So this thing is certainly going to find you, and the burst of magic blocks the point of the glaive where it was about to penetrate you. And then in comes the other broken hilt of the glaive for the secondary attack. That is going to be a 23 to hit. And you are going to take half of 7 is 3 more damage.
Hooray. Okay.
Doing that barbarian thing over there. Next is Kano.
All right. Kano will run up to here and attack the blue guy.
Roll your attack.
And that's with advantage, right? Because he's
Yes, it is.
Very fine.
He's very fired.
her cleaver. Dirty 20.
Yes, that's a hit. Roll your
George, do
damage.
these count as undead or fiends?
They are not.
Well, then damn it. Okay, so I will go ahead and I will roll my damage. 11. And I will go ahead and I will attack him again. And
11
this is
physical
mag-
damage?
Yeah, well, it's the magical cleaver.
Oh, you're attacking with the magic cleaver. Oh,
Mhm.
describe it.
Nice.
Ooh, so, Kano, waddling up. Battle's been going on for a while now, but she finally gets up and just kind of like, ah! And just like chunks it right into his chest, and it freezes, but then slowly just tinks over.
Okay.
And so she will direct her second attack at Redman,
Go ahead.
and she does not have advantage. Correct?
Does not have
No.
advantage, no.
Ooh, we'd love to see it. It's a 25.
Yes,
Yay.
hit.
How does this one look? Is that a dumb question?
They're all bloodied when you found
Was
them.
they
Wasn't this
entered,
the
yeah.
fiery one?
They're all very bloody.
Okay.
All very damaged.
Then I won't do that quite. Okay, so that's 12.
Okay, it's still up.
One of which is necrotic, and also it has to make a DC 14 con save, and then it can't heal for her.
It does make the con save, but it wasn't gonna heal regardless.
I figured.
Um,
But I want you to know
that's
it's
in
fair.
process. Great. 2 shields will once again strike out at
Um,
Nesbit.
Yeah.
Can I really quick
Oh.
also I would like to bonus action Shield of Faith Joey.
Yeah, absolutely. That
Thanks.
Joey's AC increases by 2.
Yeah,
Aw, that's
George.
so helpful.
Yes.
I realized that Zephyr Strike can't be at the same time as Fairy Fire, so it would have dropped. So we'll just walk back a few things.
Okay.
I'll be in range. You can also make an opportunity attack if you want, just as a
Let's
fun
do
thing.
that op attack.
It
It will hit. So we will just
Cool.
give you an additional max damage. 9 damage.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
No worries. Okay. Back
But now it's
to
attacking me, I believe.
This thing attacking you 2 times. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
First attack will be a 14.
Miss.
Miss. Second attack is a 19.
Mhm.
That will be 9 more damage.
Okay.
Fully get you in the face with that shield.
Okay.
Man.
All right. That's it for that guy. Next is Zygo.
You still got Fairy Fire popped, Nesbit?
Yeah, it's still on him.
Amazing. I'm just saying you have maintained concentration.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Yep. Yep.
Gorgeous. Zygo is gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to here, trying to put people between him and all of the enemies. And he will listen. If it ain't broke, Ray of Frost as the one comes up, aiming at the yellow shield face, which he has advantage against.
Go ahead.
That is going to be a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Let's go. 3 cold damage.
3 cold damage. You see a little frost form over this thing's shields, but it kind of shakes it loose.
Yeah, well, his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay, great. Reduce speed
Good.
10 feet. That's awesome.
Andy has goosebumps.
And he's cold. He's a little chilly.
He's a little chilly.
He's gonna go
Okay.
back and grab a light sweater.
Yeah. Bitch.
Next up is Nesbit.
Okay, I'll just like grab this thing and just try to like shoot it twice. Just
Yep.
point blank. Yeah, that's gonna be a 23 to hit
Mm-hmm.
and a nat 20.
Yes.
Okay.
Big dog.
Okay.
So good.
So that's gonna be
My code word helped.
3d8.
Remember our flowers with their good word?
I think I saw it had ghost pimples.
Yes. Slice them
Or as I
off.
call them, pimples.
Jesus Christ.
Gathered swarm, amazing. Okay, so that's 11.
Have the physical for me.
Yeah, I'll do it. It's 11, 12. Sorry. 22. Okay, so that's gonna be. That would have been 28, so that's gonna be 14.
14 damage. This thing is absolutely rocked by the bugs that are swarming within its ethereal center. Next step is, unless there's nothing else.
No, that's it.
Joey.
Okay. I'm gonna peek around and look. Just okay. I'm gonna come up and sneak attack on this dude that's with Nesbit.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Roll the attack.
Hopefully this time.
You have advantage.
Hit. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna get it again. I got another 18 with advantage.
Another miss.
I'm not rolling high.
Just
I only rolled
barely
a
the
9.
shield. Right before you're about to pierce its center energy, the shield comes up and catches the dagger.
This sucks.
Jackie, you
Okay,
could
no.
try to offhand attack it. You know that, like as a bonus
Yeah,
action.
okay, I'll just do one.
If you want, you don't have to.
I do have a
As
question.
a bonus action, you can do it like the.
I know, but I do have another question. Because I have the War Priest thing, would that count as a full attack with sneak attack? Because it's like I just have a full attack action, and it's not just a bonus attack?
So you can only use a sneak attack with finesse weapons or range weapons, dexterity-based physical weapons.
No,
You
Whoopi,
can't
I'm
do
talking
sneak
about my
attack with
weird-
spells.
I'm saying because I'm a War Priest for the cleric
Uh-huh.
thing. One of my things is that I have 3 expenditures of this, but I could do a full weapons attack as a bonus action.
Yes, I mean you can do
You
a
can
full
already
weapon
do
attack
that
as a
with an offhand
bonus
attack.
action without using that with a light weapon, which is the dagger.
No,
When
I
you
know,
have
but I was
your-
wondering if I expended that, if it would include sneak attack.
It will include sneak attack even if
Either
you're
way.
using a bonus action light-handed attack.
Yeah.
You can only
What?
use sneak attack once per round, but it doesn't need to be on your
Oh.
standard attack action as long
Yeah.
as you hit with an attack.
I've been doing that wrong. Okay, great. That's
Where
good.
that will come in handy is if you want to attack twice with your rapier, because it's not
Got
a
it.
light weapon.
Okay, then I'm
But
going
if you're
to do it
attacking with
again.
daggers, you can your offhand can be a dagger attack.
And
even
it
if
can
you're-
still have sneak attack.
You could do
Yes.
yeah.
Cool.
The
Okay,
first
let's
attack
do
that
it.
hits, if you have sneak attack available, it will always give you sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this with advantage or is this?
Yeah.
It is with advantage.
Okay, well, I rolled even lower, if you can believe it.
Okay,
And?
so that is
Well, wait. Are you fucking kidding me?
an 18.
Is it
I
an
rolled
18?
another fucking 9.
Oh my god. And again, the shield. Just
Not your
absolutely
day, dude.
styling on this child.
I rolled a 9, and then a 5, and then a 4, and then a 9.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Anything else, Joey? That's actually your whole turn. So now
All
it is
I
going to
can
be Zaza.
do.
Zaza, your turn.
I'm going to attack with my scimitar.
Got
The
it,
red
go
one
ahead.
isn't dead yet?
It's not dead, but it's close.
Okay, sorry. Shoot. 13.
13 is a miss.
Okay, so then I can try again.
You can. Another attack.
Oh, yay! I got a 27.
That's a hit. Roll your damage with the scimitar.
Oh shoot. Oh,
What is that?
6.
6, and then are you adding your +2 rage bonus that isn't automatically
Oh my
included?
god, I haven't done that the whole time.
So we're gonna retroactively include the 2 hits that you did. So describe it.
There we go.
This is a kill if we include those.
Yeah, even so, Zaza has a kind of a feral look in her eyes. They're like exceptionally wide, and finesses this magical rapier like, "Gah!" And I guess then it kills it, and
There's like a bisect in the metal, and then it just like falls apart in half, clang, and this energy that's animating this thing disappears into the cave, wasps into nothing. Anything else, Zaza?
Can I walk towards the other guy?
Yes, you can. You can easily get right there.
Shoot! So then I would have killed that guy the first time if I had been adding
it
my...
was close. That was exactly what you needed. You were good.
Okay.
Zaza's turn is over. Next up is Henry, who will attack this thing. He will
Yeah,
try to
Henry.
grab it. He will try to grapple. Actually, he will attack it.
Yeah.
He will try to shove it down. There goes my fucking delay. He fails. Don't worry about it. Next
He
up
has
is
advantage.
going to be Kano.
All right,
Oh, he does have
Kano
advantage.
will run over
It's still fair.
and hit this thing, buddy. I don't know why I said that.
Go ahead, roll that attack.
Okay. For Cleaver of Death. It's advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. 16.
Hit. No,
Really?
miss. 16's a miss.
Yeah.
16's a miss.
It was like of 18.
No.
Oh.
Sorry. This one's
Okay,
different.
and she'll try it again, maybe. Now we're cooking with gas. 26.
That's a hit.
Okay.
I'm
So
glad
that-
one of us is able
You know
to
what?
attack properly.
How is it looking bad, right?
They were all looking bad.
They're all
Oh.
bloodied.
What else
All
is
were
in
bloodied
here?
from the beginning.
Okay.
We really don't know what else is in here, though.
Nope.
Yeah. Could I roll a little better? Okay. So that is 13 damage.
13. It's still up, but it looks like it's barely hanging on. The shields are splintered in its hand.
Should have smote.
It will attack Joey
I'm gonna spirit shield Joey.
2 times.
Thanks.
No problem. First is
I
a
also
botch.
Hey, yo.
Yay!
Wow.
So I don't have to. Great.
You might impale himself.
65% botch on the attack on Joey. Joey, make an attack.
Yeah!
With advantage.
Oh, I rolled higher this time, you guys. Oh, I get advantage too. Oh, whoops. I rolled even higher. Okay, that's gonna be a 24.
Yay.
Describe it.
Pew, pew, pew. Joey takes her.
Classic dagger sound.
Dagger.
Pew, pew, pew.
Hey George, get another sound loaded up on the soundboard for her
I
daggers.
got it. Wait. So I'm gonna get some new sound effects for Joey's.
Yeah, I guess
dagger.
Joey's
What-
daggers need to be
Describe it,
changed.
Joey. What's it look like?
Joey goes pew, pew, pew.
Jesus fuck.
As
Oh
she
my God.
murders this thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm not gonna get it.
No,
It's
get
all
it for next week. Next week.
I'll get it for next week.
Replace
I'll
all of the things.
Roast your ass with it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. And then as she does, cracks appear amongst the metallic body, and then it shatters.
Ooh.
Great. You got him. 2 in the dome. All right.
So good.
And then everything becomes quiet. Everybody make a perception check before we end tonight.
6.
Oh.
What do I see, George?
Do me one better.
Not
22.
jack shit.
20,
22.
26.
21.
26 for Zach,
Job,
21.
everyone.
Nesbit, you first.
Oh.
As you walk up to this white archway in the middle of this cave, you see a similar round door on the other side of it shimmering through this weird ethereal curtain. Carefully, you reach maybe an inanimate object forward just to poke it, and it passes through completely unharmed. And you do a little more daring investigation and stick your hand through it. Again, there's no effect.
Okay.
You can pass through. You don't even feel anything as you move your hand through. Nothing at all happens. Seems completely safe. Eventually, you guys can walk through. Nothing happens to you. Zygo. You approach the axe that is now thunked, embedded into the thing, and it is pulsing with this enchanting energy. You see these two big handholds that are sort of spaced out in an odd fashion. Make an investigation check for me.
10.
Okay, yeah, you don't know, but this is like a different kind of great axe that's built for something besides just swinging.
Damn. I'll signal to Kano.
Zaza.
Kano's gonna waddle over.
You walk to the now collapsed shield figure, and you go over to its back, where the massive object was embedded into it. And you look down, and you see your maul embedded in this thing's back.
Oh, fuck.
You look down at your hand, you're holding your maul. And yet, before your very eyes, there's a hammer embedded in this thing that is certainly yours. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh, that's so cool.
All right.
I am too.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Let the mystery endure. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. This is gonna be a fun resolution next Tuesday. Make sure you come back Tuesday, 6 p.m. PST to 9 PST. We went a little late tonight. Thanks for hanging in there with us. Anybody got anything fun coming up they want to plug?
Nope.
Hell nah.
Nah, bro.
Everybody listen to Members Only. Hero Club just released a new episode of Members Only featuring a Gabe Greenspan.
Yeah.
Nick and I talk to Gabe when we get real into it. We really roast his ass. You don't want to miss it. And then next Tuesday, we have an amazing episode of City of Mirrors coming out featuring some other guy named Gabe Greenspan. Not the same guy, totally different dude. But yeah, you'll recognize him by his insane voice that it couldn't possibly be Gabe. Because
only an idiot would do that kind of
a
voice.
very ambitious City of Mirrors episode that we think turned out great, and very largely in part to Gabe masterfully guesting on this bad boy. So make sure you keep an eye out, tell all your friends about it, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.